All right, welcome back, everybody. This is session number 15 with the Bonfire Crew. We are still in the month of Sviban in the game. It is Donnerstag, the fourth working day of the week. It is the 30th of the month, so it's almost the end of the month, and it's around 1:20 in the afternoon. So where we left off, the party, finding themselves unable to leave the tin mines due to being sealed in, had investigated 2 rooms in the mines, filled with skeletons and other horrible, shadowy creatures. A number of skeleton bones and skulls remain in a rectangular room with a circular pit in its center, where a troubled rat sits beneath the iron bars, pawing at the group, seemingly wanting to escape. And that is where we'll pick up. The last actions that took place were Bat had thrown some leftover food down into the pit, and which seemed to please and calm down the rat that's in the pit. And Wasabi, which is Bat's pet rat, was like scratching and gnawing and squeaking. Seemed very agitated to see this big rat sibling or cousin or one of its kind trapped in the pit below. And so that's where we're going to pick up.
Does the rat look healthy?
The rat looks, great question. So the rat looks like it has spots in many parts of its fur, and it looks like it probably has been in the pit for a while. It looks a little bit emaciated, desperate, like it might have even clawed itself in different parts on its own body. So it looks pretty upset and desperate.
Melody, do you have any opinions on freeing this rat?
I mean, I feel like he really wants to get out, but on the other hand, there are usually reasons that things are the way they are. And I mean, are we healthy enough to deal with this rat if it goes maniacal and kills us all, or goes for us all?
Probably. I mean, I could probably take it. I could probably.
Would you be okay with it? I mean, I would help you.
Yeah, I'd be pretty okay with it. But personally, I have a soft spot for rats. Rats are friends.
I agree.
So, personally, I would like to get the rat out, but I also don't want it to fight us.
Well, then let's get the rat out.
Okay.
Sibo says, I'm a ranger and I can speak with animals. Maybe I can try to talk to the rat.
Do that. Yeah, go ahead and do that.
So Sibo casts a spell called Speak with Animals to try to get the rat's attention. And he says, Hey, little guy. We're not here to harm you. We're just here to help. What's going on? And the rat seems very surprised to see this mustached gnome speak to him, but yet the rat seems calmed by this. And the rat tells Sibo, Get me out! Get me out of here! My friends are in the room just north of here, and they're trapped, and I can't help them. That witch, that lady, she put me in here. I think she's gonna eat me or torture me or something. Get me out of here.
Well, I didn't understand any of that. Sibo, translate.
Sibo tells the rest of the group exactly what he heard.
Okay. Well, she probably will torture him. Let's be real. The witch lady, if we're talking about the barbarian necromancer, the annoying lady, she probably will, because she's a weird mad scientist type deal, and she's like super strong. So we probably should get him out.
It's screeching, help me, help me.
I'm gonna take out some rope. Wait, can it like grab? It doesn't have thumbs.
Could I cast fly or levitate on the rat or on the grate? Is it enclosed? Like, is the pit covered?
The pit is covered with a series of iron bars that seem to be somehow screwed in to the floor. So you would need to find a way to remove the bars or bend the bars or something if you want to get the rat to escape. Or maybe there's some other.
Can I spend a minute to tinker something into a... I have a small knife. Can I tinker that into a screwdriver?
Yep, you can do that.
Okay.
Emir is sort of like, should I just smash through those bars? Oh wait, I can't right now. I'm feeling really, really weak from that battle for some reason. I don't know what that thing was, but I'm feeling like tired or something.
Has Melody slept? Has Melody had a long rest since the last time?
So in the last session, all the characters had a short rest, but during the battle, Melody used all her spell slots to keep the party alive and to attack.
Okay. Yeah.
So Melody probably wants to rest very soon.
Okay, so it's just blocked by bars, right?
Yeah.
Can she go and try and unscrew it with her little knife screwdriver thing?
Can you make a dexterity check?
Yes.
Sibo's going to help you, so you can take advantage on that check.
Yes. That is non-nat 20.
Okay. So Melody is unable to use the knife/screwdriver just by itself to take out the bars. However, Melody does detect that there must be some mechanism hidden in the room that releases the iron bars.
Can she search for it?
Yeah, you can make it a. This should be an investigation check. No, tell me where she's going to search for it.
She's gonna search the walls.
Okay. Sibo says, well, during that battle, I was standing next to this statue of this weird-looking woman with her arms stretched out. So maybe I'll search there. And can somebody search that weird-looking fountain on the eastern wall of the room?
I'll go look at the fountain. That should be good.
Okay. Sibo's gonna investigate the statue, and Melody, where are you going?
I'm gonna head around the rest of the walls, see if I can find anything hidden.
Investigation.
That's a 6.
Melody got a 6. Sibo got a 13.
Is that intelligence? Okay, yeah. That is a 12.
So everybody in the party, except for Silver the pig, starts searching different items in the room, and nobody seems to be able to find a mechanism that will remove the bars. The rat continues to squeak.
Can Melody search around the edges of the pit?
Yes, she can.
That's a 5. Actually.
Yeah, Melody seems very intent on discovering where the mechanism is, and the only thing she can guess is that there is probably a lever hidden somewhere, but she doesn't see where it catches with the bars that are along the pit. Sibo says, well, I can keep speaking to the rat for a few more minutes because of my spell. What else should I ask it?
You know where the lever is?
Hey, rat, do you know where the lever is? The rat said, I think it's inside the fountain with the dirty water. I think you have to put your hand in it. Good luck.
What do you mean, good luck?
I don't know. I couldn't see it from here. I'm in a pit.
Oh, fair enough. I'm gonna go back to the fountain, digging my hands in the water.
All right. Could you make a... let's see. This would be investigation with advantage, because now you have more information.
And Melody's gonna come over and, like, if there are multiple levels to the fountain, she can...
I hate everything. That is a 12 again, and I rolled a nat 1 right after that. So
Emir actually still has bardic inspiration from earlier, so Emir's also going to search. Could one of you roll Emir and add a D? Is it D4 or D6 melody when you give bardic?
D6.
Could somebody roll for Emir and add a D6?
I got it. Let's see. That's a 12.
Yeah. Emir sort of fingers around the water gingerly and is unable to find a lever in the fountain. Sibo's gonna go over and try. Oh, that's a nat 1. Sibo doesn't find anything but a whole lot of dirt and hair for some reason. It could be even rat fur. Sibo is very disgusted by this, and he flings off the scummy mess off of his hands.
Silrin, go get in the fountain. Roll investigation, even though you're a pig.
Emir picks up Silrin the pig, because he was doing that before, and puts Silrin's hooves and head over into the fountain to root around with its snout and 2 hooves. And because Emir is actually helping Silrin, could somebody roll an investigation check for Silrin with advantage?
He's doing better. Give me a moment to add his modifier.
Okay. Well, he's a pig, so he doesn't...
All right, well, that's a 16.
16 is enough. Silrin the pig manages to use both his snout and one of his hooves to find a really small lever hidden on the interior lip of this dirty fountain. And with all the might of his enormous hoof, he tugs at the lever, and it releases the bars. And this giant, it's not actually a giant rat, it's like a medium-sized rat, leaps out of the pit and looks at the party and is saying, thank you for rescuing me. I thought it was goner. I thought that lady was gonna get me, but you saved me.
I mean, don't count out the lady not killing us.
Can Melody go over to the rat and cast prestidigitation to clean it, and then pet its head?
So Melody does that. The rat is very calmed by this, and he's kind of nuzzling his rat nose and whiskers and rubbing them on you. And he says, "Oh, you're such a nice little halfling. People are not really so friendly to rats, but all of you have demonstrated such kindness. Thank you for rescuing me. My name is Blacktail, and now, would you be able to help reunite me with my friends?"
I'm guessing this is all coming through as squeaks, right?
Yeah, and Sibo is translating for you.
Okay. I didn't know.
The spell's almost over.
Okay.
I would say yes, and if she can, she's going to actually ask Sibo, so that we can continue to communicate with Blacktail, would you let him know that for us, yes could be 1 paw tap and no would be 2 paw taps, because once the spell's over, we're gonna struggle to communicate.
Sibo says, yeah, that's a great idea. And he communicates that to the rat, and Blacktail nods his head in understanding. I just want to pause right here and give everybody 50 experience points for rescuing Blacktail.
Yay, he's so sweet.
Oh, God,
so,
math.
Kat, if you want, I can keep track of Silrin and Emir, Gerald, but you just let me know what you prefer. If you want me to keep track or if you want to keep track.
No, you can keep track.
Okay. So the rat communicates to Sibo that there is an exit to the room that leads out directly north, and you can all see it. It's a doorway that has been busted open. On closer inspection, you realize the door has been busted down by rats. It looks like the rats were running away from something. And Blacktail explains that crazy-looking lady with a giant spider chased them into this room. And the rest of his friends got away, but he was the one who didn't. And he thinks because he was the slowest, that's why he was the one who was put in the pit.
Should have just been a monk. I mean, come on. You automatically just are faster than everyone else.
Blacktail looks up at you and he kind of doesn't seem to understand. But at this point, Wasabi is clapping and smiling from ear to ear, kind of grinning. Wasabi seems delighted that there's this rat that is seemingly with the party for the moment.
So So we have a pig, a rat, a tiny rat,
Mm-hmm.
a giant dude, a halfling, a gnome, and you are a tiefling?
Yep.
Wow. We are a mishmash party.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, shall we go on to go save Blacktail's friends?
Yep. Let's just keep going.
All right. So Blacktail leads you north through the doorway that's been busted open, and once you enter the doorway, you can see that there is a staircase that goes downward and leads to another area underground. You can also see from the way that this corridor is designed that if it's a parallel pathway, that the exit to whatever's underground is probably down the corridor about another 40 or 50 feet, directly going east. Blacktail says, just follow me downstairs. I think that's where my friends are.
So there's an
Okay.
exit down and there's an exit up.
Correct. And he's pointing currently at a staircase that goes down, which
Wait,
seems...
okay, what's up though?
Well, he's currently standing in front of a staircase that goes down, but across the corridor, it looks like that's a staircase that comes from the underground back to your current level.
Oh, okay. Okay, I guess let's keep going down then. Follow Blacktail.
Well, actually, can Melody go listen in the other staircase and like see if she can hear anything in the other one? Like just ask, wait a second, and go listen.
Yeah. Melody wants to scout ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You want to position Melody and show us where she wants to go?
Oh yeah. Well, I was thinking of Melody going over here and like listening into this staircase.
Yep, you can do that.
Or actually more like here. Okay.
Melody can hear a number of animal footsteps. Seems like a lot of animals, actually. Probably rats, given your interactions with rats so far. And you can detect a hideously awful smell, like some animal must have defecated recently. And Melody, you can also see around the corner, there is another doorway that leads south into the room that you were in earlier. Yes, exactly. However, in front of that door is basically a pile of rat dung. There's hair and bones, and it smells absolutely terrible. It smells like it's been sitting there for days, and it's almost choking you how strong the stench is coming from the rat pile.
And were the animals coming towards us?
Nope, they were just underground, down the staircase, not moving around below you, but not coming upstairs.
So she's gonna let everyone know what she's found and then say, I suppose lead the way.
Blacktail says, yeah, follow me. Let's go downstairs.
Okay, following Blacktail again. Oh, those are some hairless rats.
You follow Blacktail downstairs and come across about a dozen rats, two of which are standing upright with apparently it looks like they've combed their fur to look genteel and as if they were some sort of royalty or some sort of rat royalty. And the two rats that are standing on their hind legs seem to be the ones leading all the other rats, which look emaciated, spotted, and upset and angry. All the rats orient towards you, and it looks like they want to fight. However, Blacktail says to them, "Look who rescued me! This tiefling, this gnome, this bard, this really tall guy, and a pig. They rescued me. Don't hurt them! Don't hurt them!" And the rats The two lead rats kind of orient to you and say, you saved Blacktail. You have our thanks. Now, would you be able to help get us out of here and away from that horrible woman?
Maybe, probably, most likely.
I feel like Melody would bow and say, we'll do our best. What do we need to know? Do you know where she is? Do you know, why can't you get out on your own?
We kind of already know. We fought her. We fought her before. She's not someone you can just like punch a couple times and knock down.
She's hideous. She has spells, she has weapons, and she has that humongous spider.
Well,
it's at this point that you realize these head rats are speaking to you in common. It's almost like they're super sentient, intelligent rats, the two that are standing on their hind legs.
Melody will
question that. They can probably do that.
Change what she does.
Okay.
You know what? I shouldn't really judge. I'm like a demon or something. It doesn't matter.
You notice that some of the rats in the rear are scared by the presence of a pig, so they back up a little bit. But the two lead rats step a little bit closer to you. And on closer inspection, you see the one that's, I guess, to the party's left is wearing a jolly hat with a fuzzy little ball at the end of the hat. And the other rat, kind of on its right, is wearing a scarf. And the two rats introduce themselves as Brimley and Scarfy.
Okay.
Hello, Brimley and Scarfy.
Good day, or good evening, or good morning. We have no idea what time of day it is.
Mid-afternoon.
Have you seen the sun? We've been down here for so long, can't find a way out. We really miss the sun and the fresh food up there on the surface.
Can Melody? She has a bunch of the rations left from SIBO, right?
Yeah, you got a ton of rations.
She's gonna hand out one ration to, well, how many rats are there? 1, 2, 3,
About a dozen rats almost.
8, 9, 10, 11. 11 rats. So she's gonna hand out 4 rations from her pack
That's plenty.
to the 2 head rats to distribute as they will. Because that should be 12 meals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melody, go ahead and take 10 experience points for that. That not only I was gonna say it calms the rats down, but first, actually, the rats go into a frenzy and tear away at all the rations, and then they calm down and look very satisfied and grateful for the interaction. And Brimley and Scarfy say to the both of you, you are very kind adventurers to take care of us like that. Maybe we can return the favor if you could get us out of here. Do you know where the exit is?
Isn't the exit like blocked off? Like right now? Can't go back up.
Brimley and Scarfy look at each other, and they look at you, and they say, well, we don't know what room that's in.
Oh, no, I was asking you, like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The large, thick stone door to exit, you haven't figured out how to open it from your side of the room. You know that you're able to open it with a lever if you're coming downstairs from level 3 of the tin mine, but you haven't figured out a way to open it from your side of the room, so it's kind of stuck. Yeah.
Real quick, I'm gonna pull Melody aside.
Okay.
And just start whispering. Okay. Are we really gonna like save all these rats from the lady and somehow also find a way to get out of here?
Well, my thought process is we're gonna have to fight the lady in the end anyways.
I mean, yeah, but she's super strong and we're down a party member because he's a pig.
Well, he's not useless, as we've just noticed with the lever.
Well, I mean, in a fight, he's gonna get murdered.
Fair
Like,
enough.
super easy.
But on the other hand, like, we're gonna get out anyways. All these things that they're asking for are things we're gonna be doing regardless. So I feel like it's not the end of the world to bring them along. I don't know that I want them to be trailing us the whole time that we're trying to find a way out, but I'd be happy to, like, show them the rest of the stuff that we've found and leave them to it, and then just once we find a way out, we come and find them and take them with us.
Okay, fair.
So, as you're having this conversation, Wasabi seems to be in a great mood, and whenever the two of you speak of rescuing the rats, Wasabi's ears perk up, and it looks like he's smiling from ear to ear. Like, he seems delighted to hear that you might be rescuing his brethren.
Can Melanie, like, turn to Wasabi, because I assume he's poking his head out of the pocket or whatever he is, and ask, Wasabi, can you understand common?
Wasabi just seems delighted to be talking to you and that you're helping his rat brethren.
Okay, so he understands the feeling, but he doesn't understand the words. Like a dog. That's lovely. So Melody is going to turn to the rats and to Brimley and Scarfy and say, here's what we can tell you. We're down a party member because pig. And she gestures at Silver and the pig. And we have all intentions of ourselves defeating this awful lady and getting ourselves out of here. It wouldn't be too much trouble to take you along with us, but I do believe it would be difficult for us to find a way out if we were to increase our party size by 11. So we're happy to show you where everything is that we've found, and just so that you know what's here. But we can give you our word that we will return. As a matter of fact, what if they took care of Silver? What if we left Silver and the pig with them?
Soren is shaking his head, his big head, like, no.
Yeah, no, I don't want to leave him here, because what if the lady comes back and then Silren is murdered?
Yep. Soren's nodding his head when Bat says that, like, exactly, bro. He's almost winking his big eye when Bat says that.
So, but we'd be more mobile as a smaller party, but we can promise you, if you'd like, do I have something precious on me?
Gem or something?
I have a candle. I can leave you with my disguise kit and one of my short swords. Well, I don't know that I'm gonna.
Sibo says, didn't you want to sell that?
Yes. I'm thinking more as collateral so that you believe that we're going to do our best to come back and find you. Do you understand?
Brimley and Scarfy nod their heads and say, well, if you can give us instructions on where the door is to get out, maybe we can bite and gnaw and scratch our way out of this horrible temple. We just don't want the lady to come find us is all. And we would prefer if you would protect us somehow. Could any of you heal us? Brimley uses his rat snout to point at the rats behind them, indicating that they look quite sick and unwell.
All I can do for you is this, and she's gonna go around and hover her hand over each of the rats' heads, cast prestidigitation, and then pet them, and then move on. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Go around to each of the 9 rats that aren't particularly sentient, and then go up to the last 2 and just cast it on them without petting them, because I feel like that'd be offensive.
So Sibo is going to join you, and he's going to cast Goodberry.
Ooh, good for him.
He gets 10 good berries, and he's going to give 1 each to all the sick-looking rats and 1 to Blacktail. And the rats are really enjoying being pet by Melody and being fed by Sibo, and they seem even calmer and tamer than before. And Brimley and Scarfy kind of sit down and bow their heads at the party in gratitude. And they say, "You look like a party to believe in. What's the name of your group?"
Some nonsense, some garbage. Who cares? The name doesn't make sense to me anyways.
Sibo says, "No, we're the Bonfire Crew." And Scarfy says, "Bonfire Crew. And there is a monk among you. A weird-looking monk, but a monk with one of our friends in his pocket."
I'm incredibly offended. But that is fair. Tieflings don't exist like that. Or exist at all? I'm not sure still.
Brimley, the one with the hat, walks up to you, Bat, and says, "We have some information for you that maybe you could find useful. Since you enjoy the company of rats, and since you've decided to help us, maybe we can help you."
What is your information? Please dispense.
Have you heard of the Temple of the Rat?
I have, in fact, not heard of the Temple of the Rat. I've lived in one location my entire life, and it was a trashy dock that everyone hated. So no.
Brimley looks at you and says, "Go to Karni Mata, Temple of the Rat, and look for the Rat Master, Cordata Kaistra." You're a monk, aren't you?
I am in fact a monk, yes.
There is a secret monastic tradition in this part of the world that you can learn about that is called the Way of the Rat. Should you choose to investigate this path, bring a worthy donation to the Rat Master. It is hidden below a lively location where provisions are plenty. But there are so few monks who want to train in this tradition due to how humans and other creatures seem to be naturally afraid of rats.
Wait, sorry. Where's the thing? Where's the other thing? The donation?
Well, we don't know where exactly. You humans call things by different things than we do. We just know it's a big city that has docks.
Back there again. Okay. Well, we're going back to... What's it called? I was raised there my entire life, and I don't remember the name. Great. I'm genius. You know what I'm talking about. Dock City with the Red Angels. Yeah, that's probably... Yeah, Raksha. That's probably it then.
The rats look at each other and look at you and say, "We don't know what you call it in your language. We just know there's a lot of delicious food, and there are
then it's
ships
probably not
and water."
Okay, we do have ships. We don't have good food, so it's probably not Raksha.
Can you make a history check, Pat?
History check. That's a nat 20.
Okay. From what Bat has picked up during his time in Raksha, Bat is correct. There is no really good food in that city. So, if what the rats are telling you is true, it's probably a bigger city that you haven't traveled to yet as a party. Bat, okay, go ahead and give yourself another 10 experience points for figuring that out.
Okay. 230. Okay, cool.
And Melody, give yourself another 10 experience points for giving rats the instructions about how to leave. I'm also going to give Sibo another 10 experience points for actually healing the rats with good berries. Brimley takes his hat off. Scarfy undoes her scarf a little bit, and they both bow at you and say, maybe we'll see you at the exit, or maybe we'll see you back on the surface.
Potentially. Maybe one day.
Don't forget us. And thank you again for rescuing our friend Blacktail. Blacktail joins that side of the room with the other rats.
There's probably no way I'm going to forget talking to bipedal rats, but I understand the sentiment, though. Yeah. I won't forget you.
Yeah. Wasabi is delighted to hear all this, by the way. He's picking up enough of the conversation to feel very excited by this. The rats kind of gather in a group and scurry off towards the direction of where the rat dung is, and you can sense that they're like clawing and moving it to remove it from the doorway that they had stuffed up earlier. And with that, the rats are gone.
Okay, bye, rats. Goodbye.
That was fun. Let's save more rats.
Yeah.
Well,
I would say yes. However, Barbarian Lady is strong. Like, very strong. And saving these rats is going to be very hard with Barbarian Lady just going around and punching us and having a spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, having a spider, that's the most difficult part.
So,
Okay, now she can one-shot us, but,
Sibo says, should we rest before we do anything else? Emir is really hurt, and I know, Melody, you cast all your spells.
Yeah. Let's rest up. Should we rest down here or head upstairs?
I think we should go back to the room with the pit, which on the map, by the way, is room 7, so you could just take the door to go into room 7.
Okay.
You slept there earlier. So Sibo says, could we go back to that room with the pit? It was pretty comfortable.
Yeah, let's go
It
there.
also has a giant pit, though.
Well, we don't have to sleep in the pit back.
Yeah, but what if we get ambushed and we get pushed into the pit, though?
That's why we set watch.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
but what if the dude setting watch gets pushed into the pit, though?
Oh, so maybe we should have Soren sit watch since he didn't get hurt and he can squeal really loud.
That's a lovely idea.
Soren sort of like shrugs his pig shoulders and he's like, I kind of communicating like, I guess so.
Yeah, okay, Sloverin, you're gonna take watch. Okay,
Yeah.
this will be fine. This will be fine. Let's go back to room 7. Let's watch.
And
Let's rest. That's what I meant.
All right, so everybody who wants to rest, go ahead and take a short rest and get your spell slots back and use hit dice to heal up. So Sibo's going to get some of his spell slots back because he's doing a short rest.
Wait, do you get your spell slots back as a bard during short rest?
Wait 1 second. I accidentally gave myself a long rest. So if you give me one, did I use all my inspiration?
You used 2, you gave Bardic Inspiration twice.
Okay. I need to take advantage of that more. So it's short rest, not long rest.
Yeah, we're taking a short rest. And I'll take care of Emir, actually, because Emir saved 1 hit die so he could heal up.
4, 1,
I get no spell slots back.
10,
Didn't get any? Okay, so you probably need a long rest.
11, 21 HP back. Okay, cool. I'm at almost full. Almost.
Emir's back at full.
Why can't we take a long rest?
You could take a long rest if you wanted to.
I vouch for that.
I would vouch for that. Like, I want to take a long rest, because then I get my key back, too.
Mhm.
But also we're in a dungeon, and there's an angry barbarian lady and her spider just roaming around this dungeon,
Yep.
trying to get us to get out, and we don't have any way out, and we're next to a giant pit, and...
But wouldn't that mean that it's more important for us to take a long rest when we have a chance because we have to be ready to fight her?
Yeah, but if we're taking a long rest and in the middle of that long rest, she's just like, "Get out of my pit." The long rest
And
doesn't
worst comes to
doesn't
worst, we get a short rest.
we get no. But like the long rest doesn't like we our long rest interrupted, so it doesn't even matter. And then we have to fight. Then we have to fight her. And then we're gonna just lose anyway, because she's already like way stronger than us. So it won't matter too much.
I would like to be useful, and I'm not particularly useful right now without my spells.
Mm.
But alright, if you guys are all vouching for a short rest, I don't know what Emir and Silrin would say, and Sibo.
Yeah, I don't.
Silrin
won't say
Silrin's
anything.
kind of like shrugging. He like, because he doesn't need to rest. He just wants to help the party and be out of pig form.
Mm. Does Ymir or Sibo think anything? Do they have any thoughts on the matter?
Sibo says, well, if the lady comes to get us, I can still use my bow, but I don't have all my magic.
Hmm.
And Ymir might feel better after a long rest as well. I vote for long rest.
Oh my god. Fine, whatever. We'll long rest.
Okay.
If we get our ass kicked, it's not my fault though.
Nope, I'll take responsibility for it, but I need to.
Yep.
So Silrin
Long
says,
rest,
Silrin is going to take the first watch.
I'll take second or third or whatever. I'll take whatever.
Oh, this would be easier if Silrin was not pig, because then he could just like elf trance.
I
An
think
elf only needs to transfer 4 hours to get everything back.
I think Ymir would take last watch because he's so hurt. He would want to be healed first. And
Well, yeah, okay. So Sibo would take the second watch then.
I'll take third watch.
Okay, and Bat?
I'll take what watch is left? Is there
First
any
and
more
second
left?
are open.
I'll take first.
Okay, so Silrin will actually take the first and second because he's a pig and he hasn't gotten hurt, and pigs are pretty active all day.
Okay. Never mind then.
So first watch, Bat and Silrin. Second watch, Silrin and Sibo. Third watch, Melody and Amir.
Okay.
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 Well, I rolled for the watches and nothing happened. So everybody gets a full long rest, get all their spell slots back. When you wake up, everybody eats some of Sibo's rations. So everybody is fed. And in game time, it's around midnight now, because you slept about 7-8 hours. So
But it doesn't matter because we're in a dungeon.
yeah.
Oh, we
matter.
can't see the sun.
Yeah.
So where are we going now? Are we?
Well, do we want to keep exploring?
Okay, so where have we not explored? Wait.
We haven't
Where
explored.
have we
If you
not
look
been?
down in the room with the altar, we haven't gone
Yeah.
through that door and into those last two doorways.
Yep.
We also
Okay.
haven't gone all the way. Oh, I think we did. That was the witch lady.
We
person.
can go there. Is that monster right there? Like supposed to be there?
It's the dead body of a carrion crawler. Yes, so it's supposed to be there. It's still dead. It's rotting. You killed it earlier that day.
Okay,
There's
cool.
another door to this room that it looks like we haven't explored yet.
Wait, there's another door to this room.
Yeah, Sibo tried to open it,
Okay.
but it was super stuck.
Can Melody
could try
just
to-
mess around with it?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Can she inspect it to see if there's like any kind of lever or other device that would move it, open it?
Yeah, you can make an investigation check.
Wow. 8.
So it's a strong sturdy wooden door. There are no bars or windows in it. It has a doorknob. It's just stuck and you can't open it.
Oh, it's wooden?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me just let me thaumaturgy and cause flames on the door.
Okay, so Melody's gonna step out of the way.
Yes.
Yeah, Melody, step out the way.
The thaumaturgy works and manages. You said with fire back?
Yeah. It says specifically like flames. It's like, I guess, I don't know. It's questionable how like much it can burn, but it just says flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or flicker, brighten, dim, or dang. Wait, never mind.
So like a candle light.
Yeah, that's it. But that's like a candle light.
Yeah, I mean it works, and there's like a candlelight worth of fire now on the door, and it kind of snuffs itself out after a few seconds.
Okay. I don't think anyone else has fire, so I'm going to stance up at the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get into my fighting stance.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to prepare to punch at the door.
Nice. You want to make an attack roll?
Yeah, unarmed attack.
Okay.
Punch at the door. That is terrible. That's a 7.
Can you make a wisdom save for me, please?
A wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay, this should be fine. That's a nat 20.
So back when you strike the door does not break down, but some magical effect kind of springs back and directly onto you, but it doesn't seem to have harmed you in any way.
Can Melody make an Arcana check on what the door is magical about?
Yes, so Melody can make an Arcana check. I should also mention Emir's strength restored overnight. So because he took a long rest, he no longer has a strength trait. Back at maximum strength.
Yay, Ymir.
That's a 12.
Melody cannot detect anything in particular about the door. She knows there's something magical because you all just saw it, but doesn't know much more than that.
Okay, I'm gonna Arcana check. With my limited knowledge of magic, I will Arcana check. Ooh, that's a 17. Wait, no, that's an 18, sorry. I got my wisdom and intelligence switched.
That you detect that there is an inscription written into the door that is a rune with some magical force that is meant to harm the person who tries to open the door.
Who tries to open the door, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or yeah.
Well, it's inscription written into the door, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna take my sickle and start like scraping at the door and like writing in words that like don't have anything to do with the inscription to see if that like nullifies it or like undoes it, because it's like the spell's written incorrectly now.
Bat, can you make another wisdom save for me, please?
Yeah, sure. That is a 18 again.
So as you use your sickle to try to mess up the runes and inscribe something new, a magical force springs back from the door directly toward you, but the magic does not seem to do anything noticeable to your body. Sibo says, "What is going on over there?"
We're messing around with the door.
Yeah, but what is that magic?
I don't know.
Yeah, Sibo's gonna step forward and use an Arcana check to see if he can figure it out. Oh, what's his bonus? Oh, Sibo got a 20. Okay, so Sibo discovers that the rune is a rune of hypnosis. That if the target fails their wisdom save, they become incapacitated for a number of rounds. Yeah, so Sibo also knows
that door.
Sibo also knows that the way to disarm a rune of hypnosis requires some magical ability to disarm it. Like something that could remove a knock spell, let's say. And Sibo says to the party, I don't have anything magical to get rid of this effect. Does anybody have anything?
No.
I don't have a knock spell. I have...
Oh, wait, I can thaumaturgy open the door. I can thaumaturgy open it. I'm gonna thaumaturgy open the door.
Bat, can you make another wisdom save for me, please?
God. Oh, ew, my luck ran out. That was 5.
Oh. Bat, you try to use thaumaturgy on the door, and a magical force springs back from the door and lands on you, and you fall prone to the ground, completely stunned, and you're unable to speak or move.
Cool. Great.
The party sees this. Wasabi is also stunned and cannot speak or move. Silverin backs up very slowly.
Can Melody cast Lesser Restoration? Would that fix him?
I'm gonna look that up real quick. Yeah, you can cast Lesser Restoration. Yep.
Lovely. She casts Lesser Restoration.
All right, Bat, your paralysis has been removed by Melody.
Nice. Time to touch the door again. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do it. I was joking. Let's stop messing with this door. And
Amir says, "I'll try. I'm strong. I'm super strong. I can cleave it with my axe."
Okay.
I would not. No, don't. Just don't. I don't.
Oh, I mean, I'm tall and strong, and I just want to help the party. So if you want to go this way, I'm gonna hit it with my axe. What do you think?
This is magic that incapacitates me.
Yeah, but I'm tall and strong.
Yeah, but it's magic.
I have one more Lesser Restoration, so if you want to try, I can do that.
Yep. Okay, so he's gonna swing his battle axe.
Okay, fine, whatever.
And I'm gonna roll for Amir to make a wisdom save. Oh, Nat. That's a 7. He fails to save, and a magical force springs back from the door, lands on Amir, and he is knocked out and paralyzed. This is twice in one day now that he's been paralyzed by stuff.
She's gonna cast Lesser Restoration on him, and he's fine, I think, right?
It's fine. It works.
Cool. Well, let's leave this door be. If we want to, I can wake up tomorrow morning, and I think bards can change their spell when they wake up in the morning.
They can, yeah.
Right, so I can cast Knock tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
If you're interested, but
I am interested in seeing what's past that door, because if it's got magic on it, there's got to be something interesting.
Yeah. Well, let's keep exploring then, shall we?
Sibo says, does anybody remember the graffiti that we saw yesterday that says there was a treasure hidden here?
In game, yes. Out of game, no.
It was written in Elvish and Zemnian.
Hey. Were there any other hints or clues on that graffiti?
Nope.
Okay,
so Melody is the only one who speaks Zemnian, and Melody told the group, I think there's a treasure below somewhere. And Sibo says, yeah, but we haven't found any steps going down except for where those rats were, and there wasn't any treasure there.
Did we look, though?
No. But we don't have anything to dig, really. Did anybody take a pickaxe from the upper level?
I did not.
Me neither.
Wow. Intelligent people.
Okay, this is out of game question.
Yeah.
On my sheet, I just have 2 sacks of shit written down. I don't know what that means. Does anyone have any idea?
Did you take both of Mutton's sacks of treasure before she left. It might have been you.
Did I give those back?
No, well, no, you never gave them to her. She just left without them.
Okay, cool. I got her treasure. Okay, let's go explore the next couple rooms. The rooms down there.
The room where the altar is?
Yeah, by the altars.
The party moves back into the room with the altar, and it's at this point you notice that there is a small, let's say, slightly under medium-sized hole in the stone wall that the rats must have gnawed and scraped through while you were all sleeping. So any character who's between small and medium could get through, which would include Silrin, Melody, and Sibo could now exit the stone door. But Emir is like almost 8 feet tall, and the tiefling is like 5 foot something. Yeah, about. It's like average human height. Average human? Okay. So you all see this hole. Silrin's like oinking and saying, "Just get out of here." But he can't speak, so he's just motioning towards the hole.
Melody could any of us 3 small things could crawl out and flip the lever.
Yeah, good point.
Silrin pops out and tries to use his pig hooves to pull the lever. He's really short, so not quite sure if he can reach. He's going to make a dexterity check to see, with acrobatics, to see if he can stretch his whole pig body and reach the lever. He got a nat 1, so with all the pig yoga in the world would not allow Silrin in his current form to reach the lever. So he backs up. And Melody or Sibo, do you want to try?
Melody can go through.
And you pull the lever?
Yes.
And the door pops open.
Sick. Is there anything else on the other side of the door? Oh wait, no, it's just the
way out.
Yeah, it's the way out. Cool. Let's head out, because I don't want to be here anymore.
All right. So everybody wants to leave.
I mean, I kind of want to come back later and go check out this magical door.
Oh yeah, no, we could come back later. I just want to. Yeah. We gotta unpig Silrin.
Yeah. Sibo says the same. Like, there are other rooms we haven't explored yet, and maybe it's best that we get rid of Silrin's curse before we come back.
Good
Wait,
idea.
is there a way to keep the door open so it doesn't shut on us when we come back here? Okay, well, it should be fine.
Does anybody have anything?
There's a permanent hole in the door now.
Yeah, no, I forgot. That should be fine, yeah.
Yeah, but, Sibo says, yeah, but that and Emir can't crawl through. They're too big to fit the hole.
Yeah, but one of us could do the same thing that we just did, crawl through and open the door.
But we can't open it from the inside. We can only open it from the outside, where we are now.
Well, I mean, we could open the door and all go through.
Mm-hmm.
And, on the other side, where we can't open the door. And then the door will close behind us, right?
Oh, yeah.
And when we're ready to leave, one of us goes through and opens the door for everyone else.
All right, that sounds good to me.
Lovely. Let's go then. Let's go heal Silrin let's unpig Silrin.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta unpig him.
All right.
Should we head back to town?
Yeah, Sibo says that's what I was intending.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Would the lady who has our cats, would she? Well, no, I suppose our cats are gone now. But
your cats are gone. The lady explained that the cats went to the mayor's house.
Right, but the lady,
gross and terrible cat.
Would she have some greater restoration or something?
Yeah, she probably would.
All right, let's go back there.
So, can you all see this new map?
Yes, I can see the new map.
What happened?
Back on the surface. So you make your way out of the mine back to the surface when you see a number of oozes surrounding you, and a bard that looks really beaten up He's dressed in patchy rags, unshaven. His voice is really hoarse. Looks like he's been homeless for the past few weeks. And he is strumming a discordant, out-of-tune lyre.
Oh, gross, it's him again. It's this fucking loser.
It's Hamilton the Harmonious, who sees
Harmonious.
he sees the party and says, "Ha ha ha! I knew I would find you. I knew I would come back to exact my revenge."
Hamilton, this is not the time. Our
This
friend
is
a
the
pig.
time.
This is not
Oozes.
the time.
Oozes.
I beg to differ. This is not the time.
Oozes, attack.
Ugh.
So,
Ugh and gross.
I'm going to ask everybody to roll for initiative, and then I want to say that we should take a 5-minute break for me to set this up and get the initiative order correct.
23.
Okay.
23.
That is a 14 for me, and then I'll roll for Silverin, I guess.
Okay.
Silverin got a... Wait, does he have an initiative bonus? As a pig.
Take initiative.
What he got for Dex? +2, so he's got a 6 initiative. He got a 6.
Six.
He doesn't. It doesn't matter. He's not gonna do anything. He's a pig.
Did
I'm not
somebody
gonna
roll
send
Emir?
I did. He rolled a so that's 7 plus 1 is 8.
8. Okay. Hamilton. All right, everybody got a different initiative.
Wait, so I'm literally using his old magical instrument to fight him with his new magical instrument?
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, what does your magical instrument actually do?
It has a couple of spells, and I wrote them down. I have a plan. Well,
Okay.
I have the beginnings of a plan. It's a bandor, kind of lute kind of thing, I believe. And it can cast, 1 time a day, it can cast Fly, Invisibility, Levitate, Protection from Evil and Good, Entangle, Fairy Fire, Shillelagh, and Speak with them. One of them.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh. And I'm thinking of casting Entangle to begin the round.
You do go first, Melody.
Lovely.
There are 4 jellies, 3 oozes.
Jesus. He didn't do anything.
I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 5 oozes. I miscounted. 5 oozes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3 jellies. Oh man. 1, 2, 3 jellies. 3 jellies, 5 oozes. I can't count.
And the jellies are the ones that hurt our weapons, right?
The oozes are the ones that hurt your weapons.
The oozes.
Yeah.
Did we ever test if it hurt my fists? Did we ever come to a conclusion on that?
I don't know. We can find out.
Well, that sounds like not a good thing to find out. I don't really want to test that out. That's, but I want to hit them though.
Melody, do you want to explain your plan before we start this battle?
Well, I mean, my main plan is to start out with Entangle, so that it makes it harder for at least the majority of them to move. And then, I think I'm just gonna keep going for Hamilton with Vicious Mockery, and leave you guys to deal with the oozes and stuff. I don't know, I might, and then give Bardic Inspiration as my bonus action. Like that's basically my plan.
That's a good idea. Sibo's probably just going to be shooting his arrows the whole time. Emir is a frontline fighter, so he likes to punch the things that are closest to the party.
Yeah, I think it's me and Ymir go for the goons.
Yeah.
And then Sibo and Melody start going for the loser dummy
Hamilton.
Hamilton, yeah.
Silrin in pig form, by the way, only has 4 hit points and an armor class of 2. Just FYI.
Will.
All right, let's get this battle started, and it's gonna fall on Melody as first to act.
Surprise, surprise. Melody's gonna take out her Bakugan Bandor and kind of smirk at Hamilton as she strums it, and then cast Entangle. 1 second, I'm gonna show you on the map the center of the 20-foot radius. These squares are 5 feet each?
Yeah, 5 by 5. Each character, like you see Melody square, the pig square, those are all 5 by 5.
Okay.
So all the oozes are like 10 by 10.
So if she casts it here, wait 1 second, change the mouse. If she casts it here, will it affect all 4 of these?
If that's the center,
It's a 20-foot square.
Yeah, you would get all 4 of them.
So she's going to cast Entangle here in a 20-foot square, and it will force all 4 of them to make a strength save. Strength save 14.
And you have to have concentration on this, it looks like. Okay.
I do. That means I can't cast any other spells?
Yeah, well, any other spell that needs concentration, you can't cast.
Ah, okay.
All right, so you have entangled this first ooze. So let me see if there's an entangle symbol. Can you use like cobweb maybe? Oh, what about this one? Plant? How are you, is it like plants that entangle or webbing or what is it?
Yes, they're grasping plants and vines.
Grasping plants and vines. Oh, well, that's really small, actually. These symbols.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put EN here for entangle, just because I'm old and I need to see it bigger. All right, so and you said 14?
Yeah. We can't see the E, by the way.
Oh.
On the player version.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we need the symbols.
So you do need to see. Okay, let me do that then. Ooh, you're not gonna like this. So 2 of the oozes are entangled by horrible vines. Hamilton and this ochre jelly are not entangled because they made their save.
Oh, come on.
Is that the end of your turn?
No, she's going to use her bonus action and cast Bardic Inspiration on Bat.
Okay, so Bat, you got a D6 for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's the end of your turn. We're gonna go to Bat next, actually.
Okay, well, gonna run. Oh wait, can I not move? No, I can't move myself.
Yeah, you're stuck on the staircase.
Right.
But you can push the Sibo aside or push Melody aside if you want to move forward.
I'll push Sibo aside.
Okay. Where are you going? Where are you ending up?
I'm trying to
There?
move right here.
Gotcha. And you're gonna try to hit this thing, this ooze?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
That is a 14 to hit.
That hits. Tell us your bludgeoning damage.
That is 5 damage.
All right.
And I'm gonna attack it again with
Okay.
my bonus action. That is 10 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, that hits? Okay,
That hits, yeah.
That is... Oh, that's not as good. That's 4 damage.
Yeah. You managed to strike quite a bit of... you managed to deal a couple of lethal blows to this ooze, and you can see that it has already begun to shrink and contract from the wounds you've inflicted.
Wait, is this the one that splits in half?
The other one that splits in half.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Do I want to do that? It's not too pertinent right now. Okay, yeah, end of my turn.
End of your turn? All right. Hamilton starts moving his hands around in circular motion and shoots a magical force towards the space in between Melody and Sibo. I need the four of you, including Soren and Emir, to make a Constitution save. So I'm going to do Sibo. Oh, Sibo made it.
Melody rolled 18.
Okay, Melody made it.
Oh no, Emir rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
R.I.P. Emir.
You want to do Teddy back? Gerald, you want to do roll Teddies?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll roll Teddies.
He has no bonuses or penalties.
Oh, God. I need a flat surface. That is 6.
Those of you who failed to save are going to take 12 points of...
Oh, okay.
12 points of damage. There's a very intense ringing now in all of your ears. And it's painfully intense. It's like ripping apart in your eardrums, making it very difficult for you to hear. So Emir is going to get hit also for 12. Melody and Sibo are going to hit for 6.
Okay, Soren is knocked out.
He's unconscious.
Unconscious, yep.
Sibo's going to take 6. Sibo's now at 16. Melody is now at...
Are we all deafened?
It doesn't say in the spell description deafened specifically, so I'm going to say no. I'm just going to say that it's like ringing damage that's auditory, but it's not a permanent effect. And with that, Hamilton's also going to back up 2 spaces. That's the end of his turn. We are now going to the jellies next. And the jellies are all going to move forward. 1. This one will move forward 1. And this one will move forward 1. Oh, I'm sorry. You can move 10 feet. 1. The one that got here will attack Melody. So a pseudopod of a fleshy yellow substance emerges from the belly of this creature and slams into Melody's side, bludgeoning Melody for 9 points of bludgeoning damage, plus 1 point of acid damage. You're down to 7, I believe. Yikes. That was 10 damage? Yeah, that was 10 damage total.
Ooh.
Well.
Emir is next.
He's gonna go and where is he? Well, he'll probably fight the one that's right in front of him.
Yeah. Yeah, he would.
So he'll punch at it.
Punch or use his weapon? His weapon does more damage.
Use your weapon. Don't punch. That's my job.
He's gonna use his weapon. His battle axe probably with 2 hands.
He probably would do that. Yep.
And he swings. That's a 13.
That's enough. Tell us your damage.
And he does. Wow. He does 8 damage.
8 damage. So Emir slices right through the center of this beast, splitting it into 2. Is that the end of his turn?
I believe so. What's his? Where's he at hit point wise right now?
Let's see here. He's at 8.
He's at 8. Okay. He'll leave it at that.
Okay. Sibo is next. Sibo is going to attack at this. What's he gonna do actually? A sure shot or go for the jelly?
Should probably do a sure shot because that dude did a
Sure
lot.
shot, yeah, because
He did a lot of damage in one turn.
Soren's already down. All right, Sibo's gonna shoot at that jelly over there. I'm sorry, the ooze, not the jelly, the gray ooze. So he's gonna use his longbow and attack. That's a nat 20, so he does double damage. That's 12 hit points. That is enough. Sibo. Oh, that's not enough. Sibo is going to use Colossus Slayer because it's below its hit point max and do another D8 worth of damage. So that is enough with an arrow to the head of this gray ooze. He shoots it straight in the most bulbous part of the creature, and it is now shrunk and contracted and has fallen back into the earth from whence it came. And that is the end of Sibo's turn. So one ooze down. We're now going to go to Soren. Pig was unconscious. Bat, could you make a death save for Soren?
Death save. That's a no. That's 5.
Okay. So one fail. We're going to go to the gray oozes next, which all move closer. This one's going to move here. This one's going to move here. This one's gonna move here. That's the end of the Oozes' turn. We're not gonna start round 2. Round 2 at the top of the round, it's Melody.
They have to make a strength save if they want to move.
Oh, thank you. 13?
Nope, it's 14.
14? The other one got a 16, so this one can't move. But this one could, so he's gonna stay there. Alright, back to Melody.
Okay, she's going to notice the dire state of Silren, and I think she has one good berry left from the day before.
Yeah, but if it's from the day before, it's no longer usable. It loses its power within 24 hours.
Aww. Well, she's gonna run over to him anyways, because she doesn't want him to die on them.
Well, if she runs over, you'll get an opportunity attack from the ochre jelly. Will strike you as you try to run away.
She's going to use her action to disengage.
Okay.
Run over and use her bonus action to cast Healing Word.
Nice. Okay, go ahead.
Cast Healing Word. That gives Soren all of 5 hit points.
Soren is alive. Well, Soren's actually at 4. He's alive. And is that the end of your turn then?
Yes, it is. That's all I can do.
We're on you.
Ugh. I don't. Gross. Okay. I'm going to head down. Oh, yeah, I can't move. I'm going to head down here. Here.
You can do that.
And I'm going to hit this one, this blob.
Okay. Let's do it.
Rolling damage. That's a 15.
That hits. Tell us your damage.
Okay.
Sorry.
That is 6 damage. Then I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
That is 17.
That hits. Tell us your damage.
And then I do 4 damage. And I'm gonna use a key point to push it back 15 feet.
Okay. Does it need to make a save or is it automatic?
No, it's automatic. Or wait, no, is it automatic? Wait, 1 second.
Okay.
Strength save.
Strength save. He got a nat 20. Doesn't work.
God damn.
And with your first punch, it actually split into 2.
Wait, how much damage was it?
I did 6 on the first and then 4 on the second, so 10 damage.
However, Bat, the one that is closest to you, is starting to shrink and contract and look like it's almost dead.
Okay, cool.
So, well done, I think. Hamilton is going to cast Firebolt and aim it at Bat. Is there a save against Firebolt?
No, I think it automatically hits, if I remember correctly.
Hope not, for your sake.
I think it's an attack spell, so you have to roll to hit.
Oh yeah, no, I think yeah. It is. It won't
On a
matter.
hit? Oh, attack roll. Okay. So his is. He got a 6. So that hits, right?
It hits, yeah.
So then he's at 2d10.
Okay, Melody's gonna go for him. This is awful.
He strikes you. He shoots a fireball directly at you. Strikes you for 8 points of searing.
No, he
fire
doesn't. He
damage.
does 4 damage. I'm a tiefling, you fool! You dumbass!
So you're.
I mean, that still
only
does 4
does 4.
damage. But...
It only does 4, but now he learned something about the party, and he's also going to move 2 more steps away from the party. And that's the end of his turn. We are now going to go to the jellies. Well, this jelly is going to move up 1. This one's also going to move up 1 and try to strike you back with a yellow pseudopod stretching out from its ugly center. 7, that does not hit. So it swings and it misses as it tries to kind of bop you on the head. The next jelly also, the one that's right in front of you, tries to hit. It got a 16. 16 is enough.
Yeah, that is enough.
Okay, so it's going to do 9 points of bludgeoning damage plus 5 points of acid damage. That's 14. Oh boy.
Oh.
Are you immune or anything to any of that?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so
I'm only immune to fire.
I'm going to put you at 6. This next jelly is going to move forward and attack Emir. Got a 17 on Emir. Oh man, Emir's armor class. So it swings at Emir, but does not connect. And the fleshy arm sinks back into the center of its body. This last jelly is also going to move up 1. That's the end of the jelly's turn. We're going to go to Emir next, who is surrounded.
I mean, I'm looking at the picture and laughing because this is a dire street.
Yeah, this is the picture, all right.
Dare make a reference no one will get. Oh my god.
He is going to he's going to use an action surge and hit the 2 jellies, the one to his left and the one to his south.
What does action surge do?
It gives him a second action.
Oh, he hasn't taken his first action yet.
No, but okay, so he'll use his battle axe to cleave the one on his left.
The one directly next to him. The one that has 4 hit points. Okay, let's see what happens.
And that is an 18 to hit,
That hits.
which does 13 damage.
That's enough. With one swing of his battle axe, it slinks, it cleaves the flesh of this yellow creature, and it disappears, seeping back to the ground. And I heard action surge is coming next.
He is. He's going to action surge, and he's going to cleave the other one next to him.
Okay.
And that is lovely. That's a 22 to hit
That's enough.
for 12 damage.
12 damage. So, this creature is going to split into 2. And 12 damage. Okay, so. Is that the end? I think that's the end. Yeah?
Yeah, that's all.
Alright, Emir is done. Sibo sees a lot of stuff going on. Okay, I think what Sibo's gonna do is try to hit this creature and use Hail of Thorns to hit the other 2 creatures as well, if his first attack is successful. So let's hope that it is. Yeah, that's a hit. And Sibo is going to do... with his longbow. Oh no, nat 1. So that's 4 points of damage on this guy. And it's actually going to split into 2. But then, because he hit the first guy, he's then going to use this Hail of Thorns effect, which means all these 2 creatures, so not the new one that popped up, but the 2 next to him have to make a dexterity save, or else they will also be hurt by his arrow. So I'm going to roll those. First one got a 19, the second one got a 7. So the second one failed, which means the second one gets hit by an additional 1d10 piercing damage. That's this one. This one is almost dead, but it's still alive. That's the end of Sibo's turn. We're going to go to Soren, the pig, who is alive.
Sorry. Soren, I think, should move back here. Or wait, here? No, it won't really matter that much. Just
So
Soren
he's
move
going to
away.
disengage.
Yeah, disengage, move back.
He can go further back than that. In pig form, he has a movement of 30.
Okay, yeah, just run 30 feet, like, away.
Straight back.
Yeah, just straight
Okay.
back. Just as long as he's not in combat.
Okay. That's the end of Soren's turn. The gray oozes are now going to move forward. This one's going to move forward and attack Sibo. That's a miss. This one needs to make a strength save to move. Got a 3. The other one's going to do the same. Got a 10. So these 2 cannot move. So the last one is going to also move forward. Over here, and that's the end of its turn. We're now on to round 3. Melody, your first to act.
Alright, so Melody is going to start out by... What is that? Oh, love. Okay, so she's going to cast Vicious Mockery
Oh no.
and mock the dude so that he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Uh-huh.
And her insult is going to be, "Ha, you left and you regrouped yourself, but you look even worse than when we killed you."
Hold on. You got a 13.
No, it's a 14.
So how much? What happens?
That's 1d4 psychic damage. 3 psychic damage and disadvantage on the next attack.
Disadvantage on this next attack. He curses at you and says, "Is this the way it's really going down?"
Yep.
Bye.
Wicked.
Bye on D. Melody, would you like to take a bonus action, or is that the end?
Yes, let's inspire Emir.
Okay. All right. So another bardic inspiration for Emir, and
Wait, do I still have the Bardic Inspiration?
yes,
that
you do.
get?
You haven't used it
Okay.
yet.
You get to add like a D8 or something, or a D6? Okay, cool.
1d6.
To damage or just like rolls?
To attack roll.
Yeah,
Not the
just
damage roll.
Just
That's your turn.
There's a lot to attack right now, and I'm not sure which one to go for.
Saving throws. Those
What'd
are
you
the
say?
Attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. Those are the 3 things you can use my dice for.
Okay.
Not damage.
There's so much I could hit right now, and I don't know which one to hit. It's just...
Wasabi's freaking out. Wasabi is like pointing at all, kind of
Yeah,
indicating like hit all of them.
Okay, and how? How do you want me to do that? I'm not a magic man. I can't hit.
He
hit
sees that you're
with a bunch
agitated
of
and he motions like he's punching the wind.
Yeah, okay, but that's key slots wasted. Which I could be using to push enemies or stun them. Wasabi, you don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, okay, so this one's right in front of me.
Yep.
Could I hit both of these? Could I hit them both?
Yeah, in the same turn, you could. The flurry of blows
Yeah,
or
okay.
something.
Well, no, I'm just asking if I can reach this one too.
You can hit either one. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna hit this one first.
Okay, let's do it.
That is 10.
That's enough. Tell us your damage.
That is 6 damage. That's max.
Okay. And with that hit, it splits into 2. But they both look extremely weak then. Like the 2 new forms look like they could fall apart at any moment.
Okay, then I'm going to Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
That's one. I already had that written down. Flurry of Blows. 1 attack to this one. 1 attack to this one.
Okay.
Okay. Land on a flat surface. Okay, that's a nat 1, so that doesn't hit. And wait. Oh no, I have to add Bardic Inspiration.
No, you can. No, you don't have to. Bardic Inspiration, you can say after you roll.
Cool. Okay, so that was nat 1. I'm gonna add Bardic Inspiration to that. So that is now 1, 5, 6, 10. Or sorry, 11. No wait,
that
10.
hits.
I'm stupid.
Well, which one are you attacking?
I'm attacking this one.
That hits.
That is actually max damage on me. 7 damage.
Bat, tell us how you killed this jelly.
I go at it with a flurry of rat-like scratches and claw attacks. I don't have any cool flavor. I'm gonna attack this one next.
Okay.
That is 21.
That hits.
That is another 7.
Okay. And that's the end of your turn?
Yeah. That's my turn.
So you punch and kick at the gray ooze, and it looks like you stunned it a little bit, but it doesn't fall prone or anything. It looks like it's still standing, looking very healthy.
Gross. Hey, Melody, do you have any way to stop Hamilton from running away again? Because I don't want to fight him constantly. I don't want this to be a constant.
You mean like he comes back?
Yeah, I don't want him to just run away and then be like, haha, I've come for my revenge for the 4th time.
I think
And
we're
then he pulls
gonna
out
have to
his
like
wands.
stab them till he's decently dead.
Okay, cool. By the way, that's what Hamilton sounds like in my head. Sounds like a cartoonish villain.
He is a cartoonish villain. He says, punching man, this is the way it's really going down. Is this how we say goodbye? And he slings a fireball directly at your face.
Are you serious? A fireball? Wait,
Fire
a fire...
bolt.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
So you need to make a... he needs to make an attack roll.
Yeah.
And he hits...
Did he have disadvantage?
No, he didn't get hit by the entangle.
But it's not the entangle, it's the vicious mockery, which did.
Oh, the vicious mockery. Oh, okay. So let me roll that attack roll again. So he gets 2 of these. Yeah. Okay, it fails. So the vicious mockery worked, which means he's gonna back away another 4 spots. That's the end of his turn. Jellies. Assemble. This jelly, which has not been hit by anybody yet, moves forward and attacks back. And, that's 20. That's a hit.
Okay,
Yellow, fleshy yellow arm comes out and strikes you on top of the head for 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, okay, I'm out.
Okay, you're unconscious. And I'm going to do some acid damage, but you are out. That's the end of its turn.
It doesn't matter.
This jelly is going to move forward, and you're already unconscious. This one is going to do nothing. This one will attack Emir. And miss. This one will attack Melody. 12 is not enough. Nope. And this last one is going to move up 1, and that's the end of the jelly's turn. We are now going to go to Emir, who's in the center of everything, with 8 hit points.
Yes, sorry. In here. Poor guy. Man. Okay. He's going to. Man, he used his bonus action. Okay, he's gonna start by. Does he have a bonus action? Two-handed weapons. He does. Two-weapon weapon. Lovely. He's gonna take his hand axes and use one hand axe to hit this one. No, to hit this one, and another hand axe to hit this one on his. Well, actually, no. He'll hit this one with his great.
First hand axe. Okay, let's do that one first.
Let's go back left. I'm gonna change that. That's a 25 to hit.
Oh, that strikes with glee. Ymir hits this thing.
Oh yeah. And that is 11 damage.
Yeah, tell us how you murder this jelly, Ymir. This is your first jelly kill.
He's going to swing sideways and just like lop it vertically in two.
He's gonna scream some guttural, giant scream as he smacks this creature to its doom. All right, and he's got another move.
Yes, and now he's actually going to use his second wind to give himself 1d10 plus 2 hit points.
Yeah, he needs that.
And that is 8 hit points.
Okay, so he's now at 16. That's the end of his turn. Sibo is now also feeling a little surrounded. Okay, he's going to attack this yellow jelly directly to his right, the one that's next to Melody. And if he hits, he's going to use his Hail of Thorns effect to also hit the two creatures next to the jelly. So hopefully he hits. Sibo, longbow. Let's see what happens. That's a 12. 12 is enough. So, that's 8 points of damage. Sibo is going to use an arrow to knock right at the center of the belly of this creature, and it shrinks and contracts and seeps back into the soil beneath it. It is now dead. With that, he uses his Hail of Thorns effect to try to hit the two creatures next to it, which needs to make a dexterity save. So, both of them fail, so both of them take 1d10 additional damage. So, this ooze, this hits, and this creature is also hit. And it's the end of Sibo's turn. We're going to go to Silrin the pig. What are you doing, Silrin?
Silrin does nothing.
Silrin is like Simon.
Yeah, except less useful because pig.
Yeah. He's just going to stand there?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, we're going to go to the gray oozes. This one, Melody, how long does your thing entangle last?
1 minute.
So it's still entangled. He's going to try to break out of it. Got a 12. 12 is not enough. Another one got a 5, which is not enough, so they can't move. That entangle is really working. But the gray ooze that is next to Sibo is going to attack Sibo. And 12 is not enough. This last gray ooze is going to advance and also attack Sibo. 18 is enough. Okay, so a gray pseudopod will punch forward right into Sibo's side, doing 4 points of bludgeoning damage and 8 points of acid damage. So that's 12. Sibo's down to 4. And Sibo notices that his armor is starting to corrode. Or, I'm sorry, his scale mail armor is starting to corrode. Okay, that's the end of the oozes. We're now going to go to round 4. And at the beginning of this round, it is Melody's turn.
Okay. So Bat is out. So she's gonna turn to no, she's not gonna ask questions because that requires time, and time is money. time is actually life in this situation.
Time is life, yes, indeed.
Let's see. This is 50 feet, so she could hit if she wanted to. You know what? I think she's going to. Would sleep affect these creatures?
You could try it.
Okay. Well, would Melody know if these creatures are
Make an Arcana check.
undead or immune to being charmed?
Make an Arcana check, and I'll tell you.
Would that require my action?
No, I'll let you. I'll let you just like this will be something that she would know.
Okay, that's a 18. An 18.
Melody would know then that neither of those creatures could be impacted by that spell.
So that's useless.
They're
So
immune.
she's going to go and she's gonna hit Hamilton with another vicious mockery.
Hamilton, okay. Can you reach now? How far? How far is this mockery?
60-foot range, and he's 50 feet away. I just measured it. You can see the arrow, right?
Oh my goodness. All right, let's mock away.
So she's gonna say, "Ha, and you're just as cowardly as before, running to let your minions do the killing." Which, by the way, has been failing miserably.
No, wait, get him to come over here. Mock him so he comes over here, and I can beat the fuck out of him.
You're down right now, Bat.
I'll do it unconscious.
Melody, does he need to make a save, or do you need to make an attack roll?
He makes a save. A
Okay.
14 wisdom save.
That's a 2, so he fails.
That's 4 psychic damage.
4 psychic damage. He's only been hit with insult so far. So you hit him with this insult about his ability, and he screams at you. Should have known better when you came around that you were gonna make me die. And he holds up his fists in your general direction, Melody.
Ooh, I feel so threatened.
Is that the end of your turn? Do you have any other moves?
No, she's gonna bonus action healing word on Bat.
All right.
Let's not have anyone die here.
Oh, good luck with that.
Thanks. Let's see. You get 5 hit points.
All right, Bat.
Ooh, they
You're
can still-
alive, and it's your turn.
Okay, with my newly gained 5 hit points, I'm gonna flurry of blows. Well, first I'm gonna attack.
Which one?
I'm gonna attack. This one hasn't been damaged, right?
Correct. The one below you is almost dead.
Has this
and
one split
the
at all?
ooze, no, the yellow jelly to your left has not been hit yet at all.
Ew. Okay. Well, right now, is this one like close to dying?
Not yet. You hit it, but it looked like it was still pretty healthy after you hit it.
Is this one a split?
Yep, it's one that has already split.
Okay. I'm gonna attack this one, this
Okay.
this split one.
All right,
That is 11.
that's enough. Tell us what to do.
That is 4 damage.
Yeah, this thing starts to contract and shrink, and it's almost falling back to the ground, but it's still moving around.
Not enough. I'm now going to attack. Well, I'm gonna use flurry of blows. I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay.
That is 9 to hit. Does that not hit?
That hits.
Oh shit. That is 6 damage. And then I'm gonna attack this one again.
Okay, do it.
That is 16, so yeah, that hits.
Yeah, plus your damage.
5 damage on this one.
So you managed to both kick at the gray ooze, which is now, expending pus and goo all over the ground as it shrinks and contracts a little bit, but you can still see it has enough energy to be standing. However, you have murdered the other jelly, which has dissipated and seeped back into the grass and soil beneath it. So well done to Bat. I think that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. Out of key points. Okay,
well, since you're 50 feet away, Hamilton's going to shoot a fire bolt at Melody.
Oh, okay, at Melody.
With disadvantage.
Still not good.
So because of the disadvantage, it misses.
Yay!
And he's going to move back here. That's the end of his turn. Jellies next. Yeah, I see you're measuring. This jelly, which has not been hit yet, is going to go for bat and strike with a yellowy, fleshy fist. And that's a nat 1, so it totally misses. This jelly is going to move forward and try to hit Emir, who is still alive and standing. That is a 8. Oh, that is a 22. That one is actually going to hit. That's going to strike Emir 4.
Emir is going to use his reaction, and he's going to reduce the damage.
Okay, so hold on. We roll the damage. That's 17 damage. So how's he going to reduce it?
He's going to reduce it through his stone's endurance by 1d12 plus 2.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh wait, that's supposed to be a slash, not a tally mark.
By 5. He's going to reduce that
so
by
he takes
5.
12 points of damage. He's still alive. This last jelly is going to move forward and also attack Emir. And misses with its fleshy arm. Totally just strikes the air. That's the end of the jellies. We're now going to turn to Emir. It's down to 4 hit points. 4 hit points. All right, Emir.
Well, he's going to do what damage he can while he can. He'll just go in with. There are 2 jellies. Yeah. So he's going to hit each of them with a hand axe.
Okay.
The first one, that is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
For 6 damage.
6 damage, okay.
Yep, and the second one is an 11 to hit.
That hits.
For 12 damage. No, for 11 damage.
With that first strike, it splits into 2. But this one remaining looks incredibly weak from where it began. And is that the end of his turn?
Yep, that's it. He's gonna stand there and and recuperate for the next 2 seconds.
Okay. Shibo is next. Well, that's actually a good move. So Sibo's going to attack this jelly that Emir hit. And if it's successful, he's going to use his Hail of Thorns effect again and strike the other 2 jellies that are next to it. So hopefully this works. So let's first use the longbow. That's a hit. Got a 25. And that does 7 points of damage on the one closest to Emir, so it's going to knock that one down to 7. And he's going to use a Hail of Thorns effect to see if the others are also impacted. You need to make a dexterity save. And on either of them, how many of them? Oh, wow, they both failed their save. So Sibo's going to do an additional 10 points of damage on the other 2 jellies. 9 points of damage, which murders this one on bottom, and this one now splits into 2. But they both look relatively weak, these 2 creatures. So well done to Sibo with his arrows splitting into a few different thorns and attacking the yellow creatures in front of him. So well done to Sibo. That's the end of his turn. We're going to go to Silrin the Pig next.
Silrin does nothing.
I would suggest actually that Silrin runs left along the cliff face, hoping to some bushes.
I mean, he's fine back there. No one can really get to him. Well, I mean, that slime could. But where... Okay, fine. I'll have him move right into this bush.
Across the water? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the end of his turn.
Okay.
Great oozes will now move. So the ones that were entangled are still going to try to break out of this entanglement. Oh, man. They both fail, so they can't move. This one that's directly to the left of Sibo will now try to strike at Sibo with a gray, like, fist coming from its belly, and it, 18 hits. Sibo, this is not good because it's going to hit you 4 bludgeoning damage plus 5 acid damage. That's 9. Sibo is knocked out, and Sibo's armor is looking even more rusted and decrepit after that attack.
Okay, assuming he survived. I don't want to buy armor for him.
This ooze is going to move forward and attack Melody. That's a 2. That ooze misses, and that's the end of the ooze's turn. That is the end of that round. We're now going to go to the next round. Melody, your first act.
Cannot hit him. It is sad, sad day. But he's also out of range of fireballs now, so.
Okay, if we finish this, we have to, like, hunt down Hamilton afterwards. This man is clearly the worst. And he's gonna keep coming back and be like, haha, I've brought more slimes this time. I'm a comedic genius. Or sorry, not comedic, villainous genius. Which he's not, he's just kind of an idiot. But...
Okay, so Melody, actually, I looked it up, and turns out my rapier is not a light weapon, so I can't use it in two-handed attacks. Two-weapon attacks, which means I'm gonna go with my short sword and hit, she's gonna move around Emir, between Emir and back. She's small, she should be able to fit, and I can move her now. And she's gonna move right.
So if she moves, the 2 creatures that are directly next to her in melee range will get opportunity attacks unless she's disengaging.
Oh, no, because she doesn't want to hit the gray one, because that's gonna hurt her weapon. But she does want to hit the jelly.
Yep, so the one directly to the right of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could do that without moving.
I think she'll just go with her rapier
Mm-hmm.
and use her rapier to hit the jelly to her right.
Is that piercing or slashing?
Hit this one. I think it's piercing damage.
Piercing damage? Okay.
Yes, it
Let's
is.
do it.
And that's a 7 to hit.
Not enough. You swing at air.
Wow. She does
It dodges your blow, yeah.
And she's gonna use her bonus action to cast Healing Word on Sibo.
Alright, Sibo likes that.
Yeah, well. It's a healing spell. That's 7 hit points.
Sibo can get some healing spells.
Sibo is no longer unconscious. He's now at 7 hit points. Thanks, Melody. Alright. Bat, we're up next. We're on you.
Okay.
So left on the board are 4 gray oozes and 4 yellow jellies, and Hamilton is kind of running away from the party. So Bat, what are you gonna do?
Do we know any, like, special weaknesses for these slimes? We know they
Make
can
an
get
Arcana check.
I'm not wasting my turn making an Arcana check. I was thinking maybe pouring hot water from my Luke's lucky mug might just kill one of them. Because, I don't know, maybe slime dissipates with hot water?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Too bad. I'm not going to do that, because Luke's lucky mug only works some of the times, maybe. So I'm going to attack... No, I didn't mean to pan. I'm going to attack this one. Wait, no, that will split into more jellies. That means more attacks on you.
Yep.
God.
While you're thinking about it, I researched the Entangle spell. When I initially cast the spell, one of the jellies saved.
Yeah.
So the one that's stuck has to keep saving, but the one that wasn't stuck doesn't have to keep saving, but the area of the spell is still difficult terrain.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
How damaged is this gray one? Does it look close to dead?
I'm sorry, 15 hit points left.
Disgusting. This one's close to done, but we'll split into 2 more. This one's got 15. Yeah. These ones are good, and then those ones are good.
Yeah.
Bruv. I'm going to punch this one. You know, punch it.
One from you? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits with a 21.
Okay, tell us your damage.
That is 4 damage.
Huh?
4
Splits
damage.
into 2.
Then I'm gonna punch this one.
All right. Do it.
That is 17.
That hits.
And then 6 damage. And I'm
Right.
gonna use my last key point to push it back 15 feet.
Diagonally?
Yeah, like right here.
Yep, you can do that.
On melee. Sibo, shoot it. Shoot it down. Oh, it has to make a strength save, I forgot.
Oh. Let's see what happened. Nat 20. Oop, sorry,
Are
boo.
you
Sorry, bad.
kidding me? My last key point of the day? Wasted on this fool? I'm gonna end up going into town and just being so angry that I just like murdered someone.
That's the end of your turn?
Yeah, it's the end of my turn.
All right. After that, it's Hamilton. So, Hamilton is very upset by all this vicious mockery.
What's he
And his
gonna do?
melody. Melody within range of what he wants to do next.
We're 65 feet apart. We are
That's a very scary question.
So Firebolt is 120 feet, so he would have no problem doing that. He's gonna cast Firebolt on Melody.
Boo.
So he has to roll a spell attack.
Just roll a d20. Yeah, spell attack.
Okay. It misses. He rolled a 3.
Okay,
And he
good.
says, it's breaking my heart to watch you run around.
It's breaking my heart watching you run away.
Because I know that you're gonna die. And I know that you're living a lie, Bard. That's my weapon. Give it back to me.
A weapon's only
Break
as
it.
good
Break
as
it now.
and it looks like I've done more damage than you ever did.
Lie on you. And he runs away 2 more spaces. So he's still on the screen. He's still on the map, but he's a little bit further away. That's the end of his turn. We're now going to turn to the jellies. And this jelly, which is right next to Bat, is going to attack. Misses. This other jelly is going to move forward and also try to attack Bat. And hits for 9 points of bludgeoning damage and an additional 6 points of acid damage. That's 15. You are unconscious, Bat.
Yeah, I'm
Boo.
unconscious again.
And, you're not wearing any armor, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay. That's the end of that jelly's turn. This jelly is going to attack Emir. And misses. This jelly is going to move forward, and this jelly is going to move forward and attack Emir. And hits for 9 points of bludgeoning damage plus 2 points of acid damage. That's 11, and Emir is now unconscious. All right. Emir, it's your turn. It's time to make a death save. Melody, could you make a death save for Emir? And if he wants to use Bardic Inspiration on the death save, he can.
Oh. I can't roll and then see, can I?
You can with Bardic Inspiration. You can.
Hey, nat 20.
Okay, so he's back at 1 hit point and can move on his next turn.
Sorry, is that me?
No, that's Emir. Emir is alive again.
I tuned out for a
Oh,
second.
I'm sorry. That means Emir can take the rest of his turn. Because I'm using House Ruler, so...
Go, Emir.
Emir, what would you like to do?
Well,
Grounded.
Emir, through the strength of his Goliath heritage, he comes back to life after being downed. And he does not feel very hopeful, but he will use his hand axes on this one first.
Okay, let's do the first one first.
That's a 10 to hit.
And that hits. Tell us your damage, Ymir.
6 damage.
That is almost enough to knock it out. You can see that it's gotten very wimpy and it's starting to fall into the ground.
And how wounded does this one look?
It looks very weak.
And this one?
Looks very strong.
All right, he's gonna hit this one right here again.
Okay. The same one as before, or the different one?
Same one.
Okay.
And he's gonna hit. That's a 16 to hit.
That hits. You're gonna murder it.
8 damage.
That's enough. Ymir, tell us how you kill this jelly.
And this time he just like takes his hand axe and slices straight down. You can hear it as it sinks into the ground with his strength, and the jelly just gives and disappears.
And with that, you have slain another minion. Good job, Ymir. We're gonna go to Sibo next. Okay. Sibo is out of his special ability with thorns. And he can't use his longbow anymore because he's in melee range of these creatures. So he's gonna use his scimitar to hit the gray ooze directly to his left. That's a 14, which is enough. He does 9 points of slashing damage, which is enough to kill this ooze. So Sibo slices it. Yeah, it's enough. Sibo slices it with his scimitar, and the creature contracts and spits out some gray ooze from its wormy, trembling body as it seeps back into the ground. So that's Sibo. I don't know if Sibo can do any bonus action. No, he only has Hunter's Mark. He's out of spell slots now, so that's going to be the end of Sibo's turn. Silrin, Pig, what are you doing?
Silrin does nothing. Silrin's gonna stay there. He's not even gonna move.
Poor little Silrin is gonna do nothing. We're gonna go now to the gray oozes. This one is gonna try to break out once again. And 11. He fails. It fails once again to move out. This one can move. It's gonna move up here. And the last gray ooze, which is next to Melody, will try to hit Melody. So a grayish arm tries to punch from its center. And that one, and it totally swings at the air and lands back on itself. That is the end of the ooze's turn. That's the end of that round. We're going to head on to the next round. And Melody, you're first to act.
Melody is going to move over here. She's not out of range of the gray ooze.
Yep.
But she can hit this one.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to hit it with her rapier. Yeah, she is. And that is a 13 to hit.
That hits.
For 8 damage.
On the yellow jelly?
Yes.
Okay, it's almost dead. It's contracting and shrinking almost into the ground. It's actually contracted inside because it's at 1 hit point to a much smaller shape.
Okay, and she is going to grant. Well, actually, I think Amir still has his inspiration.
He does, yeah.
And Bat still has his inspiration.
No, I used it.
Bat used it, I think. Yeah.
You used it, and I'm tempted. I think she's just gonna stab the jelly that she hit with her dagger.
The gray jelly, yeah. The gray ooze. Mm-hmm.
No, the almost dead one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can try.
That's a over a 20 to hit.
That hits. You're gonna kill this thing. Tell us how you do it.
And she just kind of takes her dagger and stabs, like pins it straight through the ground. And then after it disappears, she delicately lifts up her dagger and wipes it on her tunic and then tucks it back into its sheath.
And with that, the creature disappears. And well done. Do you have any? Is that the rest of your turn?
Yep.
Okay, that.
Death save. That's a 19.
Okay, so that's one save. Sibo's alive, right? Yeah. So he's gonna do exactly what you said, Melody. He's gonna use the scimitar and then his short sword to hit this gray ooze.
Wait, is it Sibo's turn?
Oh no, it's not Sibo's turn. It's Hamilton's turn. How can I get those two mixed up?
Why would you say that? Come on.
Oh, guess what? Hamilton still has Firebolt, and he's still within range of pretty much every one of you. And he says to you, Melody, it's time. I believe it's time for you to die. And he aims directly at your face with this Firebolt, and that's a nat 20. So the Firebolt slings through the air, striking you for 2 hit points.
Yes! I'm alive!
Terrible roll. And at the end of his turn, he's gonna disappear off screen.
What an absolute coward.
Emir, it's your turn to act. Oh, I'm sorry, not Emir. It's the jelly's turn to act. And this jelly sees that Boo Bat is unconscious, so he's gonna move forward and attack Sibo. That is not enough, so it swings in the air, not connect with the gnome. This jelly has a lot of hit points, and it's going to go for Emir. And that is a miss, and this last jelly is also going to go for Emir, try to knock that giant back down. And this one connects and hits for 9 bludgeoning, plus 11 acid. That's 20 points of damage. So Emir is unconscious. Emir, Melody, Kat, can you make a death save for Emir?
Okay. That was a 19. Question. No, it needs to be a nat 20 to come back.
Yes.
Okay, so he won't use his inspiration. He'll just leave it as 19 and save.
Okay. That's the end of his turn. Sibo is going to. This one has not been hit. No, this one's been hit, but it's still a lot. This one, he's hit once. He's gonna attack. He's gonna attack the gray ooze to his right with using 2 light weapons. So 2-handed fighting. Let's start with the scimitar. An 11 hits. And does 5 points of slashing. I'm sorry, 8 points of slashing damage against this gray ooze. It now has 7 hit points left. Sibo's going to use his other weapon, his short sword, to also attack the ooze. That's a 16. That hits. He's going to lunge with the short sword into the belly of this creature. It's another 8 points of damage. That's enough. Sibo murders this gray ooze to his right. And though he's rejoicing, he notices that both of those metal weapons are starting to corrode.
We've got to change. We got to buy him new everything at this point. Like, that's sad.
Silverin the pig, it's your turn.
Silverin does nothing. Silverin sits there and does nothing.
All right, we're going to go to the gray oozes, and there's only 2 oozes next. The first one is going to still try to break free from the entanglement from earlier. And this time, it fails again. This other ooze is going to move forward 10 feet and try to attack. Oh no, that's unconscious. It's going to do nothing on the end of its turn. That's the end of that round. I think it's round 7 now. And Melody, you are first to act.
Yes,
You are alive, yes,
I'm
and you
still
get
alive.
some actions.
But I am alive. Let's see what I can do with my. And she's gonna hit the 2 jellies.
With the same spell?
With her 2 short swords.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She's gonna go for it.
What is this, piercing or slashing?
This is piercing for both of them.
Okay.
And that is a 23 to hit for one.
And which one are you gonna try to hit first?
The one on the right.
That's a big hit. Tell us your damage.
That is lovely. That is 4 damage.
All right. So you slash at this thing, and you notice that nothing happens to the blade of that weapon.
Thank goodness. And the other one, she hits for 12 to hit for 7 damage.
And this thing splits into 2 relatively weak-looking jellies. So well done, Melody. You're slowly taking these things out. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Back. Death save time.
Death save. That's an 18. That's a success.
Okay, 2 death saves for back. We're now going to go to... well, Hamilton's no longer within view of this battle, which means we're going to go to the yellow jellies next. And this first one that's relatively healthy is going to attack Sibo. That's a 3, so this first jelly is going to miss Sibo, but this next jelly... So Bat is unconscious and Emir is unconscious, but Melody is not unconscious, so both of these jellies are going to attack Melody. I guess she just attacked them, so this is jelly revenge. First one got a 14.
My AC is 15.
Yeah, you have a helmet on, right?
I do. Have a
Okay,
helmet.
so it lunges at you, and it looks like it's about to jab you in the leg, but that helmet has protected you from the attack. The other jelly got a 16. That one's going to hit, and that will do 17 points of combined bludgeoning and acid damage. So I believe you are unconscious.
Yep. That's Melody down. I think that's everyone down but Sibo, maybe?
Sibo is the only one standing, and so won the pig. Okay, so that's the end of Jelly's turn. We're now going to go to Emir to make a death save, I believe.
Emir uses his inspiration and makes a 12.
All right, very good. He's 1 away from coming back to life. After Emir, it's Sibo's turn. Sibo is going to use his sword and try to attack this thing. So he's got 2 weapon fighting. He's going to use his scimitar first. That's a 19. That hits. Does 7 points of damage. What kind of damage is that? Scimitar is slashing damage. Sibo notices when he tries to use a scimitar on this particular jelly, he slices through it, and the jelly reforms, kind of like stitching itself back together. So it seems like the scimitar is not useful against attacking this yellow-looking creature, which Sibo did not know that before. He's then going to try use his short sword to attack it. And that hits for 3 points of damage. This thing splits into 2, and they both look really weak, these 2 jellies. Sibo also notices that nothing happens to his short sword after he attacks the jellies. And that's the end of his turn. We're going to go to Silver and the Pig next.
Silverin does nothing.
All right. It's now time for the oozes to move. The one that's been entangled will once again try to escape. And this time he manages to not escape. So he's stuck once more from round 1. This other one, however, can move, but Bat is...
Wait, if I'm unconscious, I no longer have concentration, do I?
Oh, that's right. That means this can move.
Why did you have to say that?
It moves
Why
forward.
did-
That's fair. Thank you for saying that. This next one's going to move forward, but Bat's already down, so it's not going to do anything. That's the end of the Ooze's turn. We're now starting round 8. Melody, it's on you.
Let's save.
Okay.
That's a 15.
All right, that's your first save. Well done to Melody. We're now going to go to Bat next.
Death save. That's 14. I'm back.
All right, so you're back. You have 1 hit point. You can finish your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna hit. Has this one been damaged?
Which one? Yes, it has.
Is it like weak?
Oh, I'm sorry. This one, the one directly on your left, has not been damaged yet.
Okay. Well, I can't. If the other one got damaged in at 15, I cannot take this out, and I'm gonna get hit, and then I'm gonna take these. This one and this one are weak though, so I can maybe take those out in one turn.
Yeah, a bunch of the jellies around you are pretty weak.
I can't hit this one.
Yeah.
But you can hit
Unless I throw a dart. I know I can hit this one and this one.
Yep.
But then I'm gonna get hit by this one, and I'm gonna go unconscious again.
Well, we'll see.
I mean, I am. That's like, if it misses, then I get hit by one of these, which might not die. Well, yeah, I'm gonna hit this one. I'm gonna hit this one.
One directly south of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a 23. So yeah.
That hits.
Okay, Sibo's here.
Yay.
That does 6 damage. That does 6 damage on this one.
That is exactly enough. Tell us how you kill this thing.
I do like a I don't have a visual reference from this, but I basically just like come back up, punch it. I don't know. I wanted to make a funny joke, but I don't have a visual reference. Damn. I'm gonna hit this one now.
Okay.
That is a 20 non-natural, so
that hits.
Roll. That is 7 damage.
That's exactly enough. That you kill 2 in one turn. Tell us how you kill this one.
After I hit the second one, I do like a cool ninja kick. Hit the other one.
With your cool ninja kick, you notice both your fists and your feet are slightly covered in this yellow slime, but with your kick to this last one's center, you managed to also shake off all the yucky goop that was on your body, and you managed to take out 2 jellies in one turn. Well done to that. Blake, welcome. Yeah. Well, you're alive. We're gonna get to you in a moment. Glad you're here. That just went. Hamilton is not on the screen. We're gonna go to the jelly's turn. This next jelly is gonna move forward and try to hit Sibo. That's a 15. Is that enough? Sibo's at 16 now, right? Armor class?
Yeah, my armor class is 16, so he misses.
Tries to strike at your scale armor, but you are well protected against this thing. So the other jelly below is going to move forward and try to attack that. That's a 20. That's going to hit.
I'm just erasing my 1 hit point.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
even know.
unconscious once more, and this last jelly is going to hit. Try to attack. Oh, Melody is hurt.
I am also unconscious.
Yeah, so it's gonna move this way, and that's the end of its turn. We're gonna go to Emir next. Need one more save to come back to life.
Emir fails.
Alright, so Emir takes 1 fail. That's the end of his turn. We're gonna go next to Sibo. Sibo is alive. His weapons are slowly corroding, but Sibo is definitely alive. Sibo has also learned that his scimitar does not seem to damage these jellies, but his short sword does damage these jellies.
Okay, so I'll try to strike the thing with the switchboard, I guess.
Okay, go for it.
23 to hit.
Ooh, that's definitely a hit. Tell us your damage.
7.
All right, Sibo, you've managed to use your weapon to split this thing into 2, but both of these jellies look really, really weak. And you actually have 2-weapon fighting, so you can use another light weapon to attack, different from your short sword. So if you want to use your dagger, you could also use your dagger at the same turn.
Okay, I'll use my dagger.
Okay.
With the lower one.
Okay.
24 to hit.
That hits. Tell us your damage.
7.
And you pierce the belly of this yellow creature with your dagger, and it starts to shrink and contract and seep back into the soil and grass beneath it. Well done, Sibo. You kill another jelly. That is the end of your turn. Silrin the pig, what are you doing?
Silrin does nothing.
And with that, the oozes are going to move forward. This one is going to move forward 10 feet. This one is going to move forward and attack Sibo. That's a nat 1, so it totally misses and tries to swing an appendage of ooze at Sibo's head, and it manages to miss Sibo's head entirely. We are now going to go to the start of round 9, and Melody, you are first to act.
Melody needs to death save. And she succeeds. That's a second death save for Melody.
All right. Bat.
Time to make a death save. That's a 5. That's a failure.
All right. Jellies. Attack. This first jelly will try to attack Sibo. That's a 9. That's going to miss. This next jelly, he's alive. And nobody? All right, this jelly is frustratingly going to just move diagonally. And this jelly will also move diagonally. And that's enough. And we'll try to hit Sibo. That's a 4. That's going to miss. That's the end of Jelly's turns. We're now going to go to Emir to try to come back to life.
Emir fails another death save.
This is getting really close. The light is fading from the giant's, from those giant bodies. This is quite the gripping experience for Emir. We're going to go to Sibo next. Sibo, you are still alive, and you have an action to take.
Wait, so can I move anywhere, or am I just surrounded by oozes?
You can disengage. If you want to take a disengage action, you can move and not be attacked.
Actually, you know what? I'll just start attacking anyways. They're gonna follow me no matter what. This is useless.
Okay. Which one are you gonna attack?
Okay. I'm gonna kill the one in my right. Well, at least gonna try to.
Which weapon are you using?
Sword.
Short sword? Okay, let's do it.
23.
That hits. Tell us your damage.
6 damage.
Sibo, that is enough. You are wiping the screen, wiping the field with off of oozy scum. So you still get another attack if you want to attack one of the other creatures.
I'm gonna move right above the ooze on the top.
So if you do that, the gray ooze will have an opportunity attack on you.
Oh, okay, crap. Okay, so I'll just attack the weak one with my dagger then.
Okay, you can do that.
That's 15 to hit.
That is enough. Tell us your damage.
7.
Sibo, with one turn, just like Bat, you managed to kill 2 jellies. You're doing your best to keep this party going.
Sure am.
You can see in the background, Soren is squealing with elation and joy that it looks like the tides are finally turning in your favor. So Sibo, that's the end of your turn. We're going to go to Soren the pig next, and Soren's hiding out in the bush. Soren has more hit points than most of the party right now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Silrin does nothing.
Okay, then in that case, we're not going to go to gray oozes. This one's going to move forward 10 feet, and this one is going to attack Sibo. Jutting out a gray arm in Sibo's direction. That's a 14, which is not enough. It frustratingly contracts its arm back into its body, and that is end of the gray ooze's turn. Melody, it is your turn to act.
Hey, Melody makes her death save. She's alive.
All right, you're at 1 hit point. You are alive.
Yay.
So I have an action and a bonus action, or just one thing?
You have an action.
Okay. So could I cast healing word on Emir?
You could.
So I will do that.
Yeah, I know that's typically as a reaction, but I'll let you do that.
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, we'll let you do that.
Okay, and that's 8 hit points.
All right, Emir is thankfully alive, 8 hit points. He'll be able to do something on his next turn.
Is that everything for my turn?
You can also move.
Huh, lovely. Well, where am I? Oh, I'm not in range of anybody.
That's right. Bat and Sibo killed everything around you.
Oh, that's so kind of you guys. Okay, so she is going to back off over. Gonna climb the cliff and like move over here. Out of
So
range.
if you're climbing the cliff but not using the ladder, I'm gonna have to ask you to make a dexterity. I'm sorry, an athletics check.
A 5.
Yeah, so you can't make it up the cliff.
So I'm just like here.
You're next to, yeah, you can move away from Emir instead.
Lovely. I'm gonna move this way. I'm gonna like stand right by the water.
Okay.
And be here. Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go to Bats next.
Death save. Oh. Right. That is a 9, another fail.
Okay. That's 2 fails, no saves yet. Someone might want to, try to stabilize and help that. Hamilton's not in the picture, which means we're going to go to the jellies next. There's only 1 jelly remaining. It sees that Emir Emir needs to stand up, but because he's alive, it's going to move this way and try to swipe at Emir. That's a 17. Whoa. Not enough. Emir's got 18 armor class, so wow, this guy has a lot of armor. It swings another yellow arm in Emir's direction, but cannot clobber the giant in its current state. We're going to move next to Emir to do something.
Well, Emir is going to stand up and can he stabilize that?
Yeah, it's a wisdom check.
Alright, let's see. That is 11.
That's enough. You stabilize Bat at 0 hit points.
Okay, and he's
The Bat is no longer dead.
Can he use the rest of his turn to drag Bat towards Melody with him?
Yeah, but you could do that, but the jelly would get an opportunity attack.
Oh, right.
But it has not been successful, but if you want to take the risk, you can.
Nah, he's gonna... Well,
I think you should let it do opportunity attack because his armor class is really high.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna let it do an opportunity attack and drag Bat over towards Melody, because otherwise this gray ooze is gonna be within range.
Okay. So as you start to move that towards the right and out of range, it gets an opportunity attack on Emir, and rolled a 9, so it misses. So you're actually able to move it the full distance to Melody. Oh, I'm sorry, not the full distance because you were prone. So you could go 10 feet. Because you need to use half of your action to stand back up again. So he can go another 10 feet.
He has a movement of 30 feet.
So 15 to stand up. Oh yeah, he can go one more.
Yay!
All right, so that is the end of Emir's turn. We're going to go to Sibo next. Sibo is still alive, 7 hit points.
Can he heave bat on the other side of him, between him and Melody?
Who?
Bat. Can Emir heave bat like on the other side between him and Melody?
No, I don't think you could, because that would take more movement.
Okay.
Yeah. But he could go like this so that Bat can get hurt.
I think it might be better idea for Emir to stay alive.
Okay, so Emir dragging the body like that.
Yeah, just leave it like that.
All right. Debo, what do you do?
Use my short sword to attack the gray one right next to me.
Okay, let's see what happens.
18
That hits.
and 9 damage.
Okay, interestingly, Sibo, you notice it doesn't seem to be hurting the creature as much as you thought it was going to hurt it. But it's still standing, and you notice that the blade of your short sword has started to corrode even more than it was before.
Great.
Okay, now you have two-weapon fighting. You can use another weapon to attack if you wish. Another light weapon.
I'm gonna throw dagger at the regular ooze.
The one behind it?
No, the
The yellow one.
yeah, the yellow one.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
And that's 21 to hit.
Sibo, that's a hit. Tell us your damage.
7.
Sibo, Sibo's cleaning up the board. You kill another jelly. That's all of the jellies. And in the background, you can hear Silrin the pig squealing with joy and exuberation over the fact that it looks like this party is about to win this fight, hopefully. Well done, Sibo. Sibo's like saving everybody. All right, we're going to go to Silrin the pig next.
Oh, yeah. Soren does nothing.
All right, in that case, the oozes are now going to move. This one is going to move diagonally over here. Can't quite get to Sibo, but this one can attack Sibo, and it will, trying to strike it with its gray, pussy arm. That's a 23. That's going to hit. And that will do 11 points of damage. Sibo,
Okay, I'm unconscious.
Unconscious. And the rest of the party is noticing Sibo's scale armor is starting to fall apart. Round 10? Round 11?
Round 11, I think.
Round 11?
Round
Melody,
11. Yes.
Melody, we're still alive. You have 1 hit point. What are you going to do?
I am. I'm gonna vicious mockery that gray ooze next to Sibo.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, you know, you're just a pawn in someone's game, and the one who's using you isn't even present to respect your death.
Okay.
Alright, and he has to make a wisdom save
Of what?
of 14.
Oh, he fails terribly.
That is 2 psychic damage and disadvantage on the next attack.
2 second damage and disadvantage on the next attack. Okay.
Yes. And
All right.
she's gonna give. Can she grant Sibo inspiration on his death save?
She can.
She will then, and that's all of her inspiration dice.
Okay. That's the end of your turn.
No, actually, he has 1 more inspiration dice afterwards. She's
Okay.
been injured. And that's all she.
I think we're on Bat next. Bat, you have no hit points. You need someone needs to feed you something, or you can't really. I guess Bat can't really do anything. He's unconscious.
Yeah.
No hit points.
Yeah,
But you're
I'm,
stable. You're stable.
I can't do anything because I'm still unconscious.
Yeah.
So that's a wasted turn.
Okay, we're gonna go to Emir next. Emir can do something.
Emir is going to. Ooh. He is going to throw a hand axe at the Grey Ooze.
Okay.
Actually, he's going to. Well, I can't move him, but I would like to put him like here, so that he can hit the ooze with his battle axe.
Here?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I can move him now.
Yep, I just gave you permission. Sorry.
Thank you. And I don't think the gray ooze can move far enough to get to him on his next turn. So he's just gonna hit this gray ooze right here.
Okay.
And with his battle axe two-handedly. That is 21 to hit,
That's a hit.
doing 10 damage.
Yeah, that's a mighty blow. It's well done to Ymir. It's starting to really shrink and contract in size. It seems horrified at the amount of flesh that you were able to cleave with your axe.
You're at a spot where my dagger is. You can pick it up.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, he'll pick up the dagger and he'll tuck it in on his person, but he won't use it.
Okay. Okay, and that's the end of his turn. We're gonna go to Sibo next. That's safe time.
Saving throw.
So Sibo, Melody just gave you Bardic Inspiration, which means you can use it after you roll the dice if you want to improve it.
Got it. I got 7, so I'm gonna use Bardic
Yeah,
Inspiration.
I think you should. It's a D4 or D6?
D6. Yep, 5.
Okay, that's one save. Well done. We're gonna turn it next to Silverin Pig.
Nothing.
And the Great Oozes
Let's
are gonna
give his
move.
turn.
Literally
This
no
one-
for his turn.
Is gonna go diagonal towards the pig, and this one will attack Ymir. That's not enough. So it's tried to strike. Oh, it has disadvantage. Well, it doesn't matter. It's not gonna hit. Yeah. And Melody, that's only for one turn. The disadvantage.
Yes, it's until the next attack, I believe.
Okay. So it's kind of like extends a gray arm out from the center of his body, trying to hit Ymir in his side. Fails, and the gray oozy arm shrinks back into its body. That is the end of its turn. We're now at the top of the next round, round 12. Melody, what are you gonna do?
She's gonna keep insulting the thing.
Okay.
She's gonna insult. Wait, how close is the other ooze to me? Not there. So she's going to insult the one nearest to Ymir
Okay.
by saying, "Even your companion flees you. You're so alone. You should give up the fight." I don't know. Not much of an insult. We'll see what the dice say. Wisdom 14.
It misses.
Yeah. So that is a total of 3 psychic damage.
That's enough. Tell us that. So, with your horrible insult, it takes it to heart, and you've emotionally murdered this beast, and it shrinks into the ground to never see the light of day again. And is that the end of your turn?
She's going to grant Sibo another inspiration dice.
Okay. And we're gonna
Wait, do you have healing word by any chance?
I'm out of spell slots.
Okay, prepper.
I have healing worded like 4 people alive with my spell slots.
But Melody is doing a lot to support the team. That's the end of your turn. We're gonna go to Bax next. Bat can't do anything.
I do nothing.
Okay.
I am the pig now.
Wait, doesn't he have at least one good berry?
No.
But someone would have to feed it to him.
At least you're not dying. That would be a worse thing to be doing.
Yeah,
Better
we
not-
should. Yeah, much worse. Ymir. Ymir's alive. He has 8 hit points. He can do something.
Ymir is going to chase the
Bravos.
and he's going to hit it with his battle axe.
Okay.
And going to. That is a 10 to hit,
That's enough. Tell us your damage.
which does 8 damage.
All right. Yes, you strike the center of this beast with your hand axe, and it winces and shrinks in pain. It doesn't make any noise really when you hit it. It just, but Ymir can feel the gushiness of what it feels like when he tries to move the blade into the body of this horrible spongy-like creature. Anything else?
He's gonna go over to. No, he can't stabilize Sibo, can he?
No, he's already taken an attack action.
All right, so he'll just chill.
All right. In that case, we're gonna go to Sibo next.
Okay. Wish me luck.
Sorry, Wish is a 9th level spell. I can't do that yet.
Sibo, you also have a Bardic Inspiration dice.
I know.
What'd you get?
I got 11.
That's another save. Right,
Yeah.
one away, Sibo. Very good. We're gonna go to Soren the pig. Stuck in a bush.
Soren does nothing.
All right.
Well, I think he should move.
From what?
The oozes coming in his way.
I mean, yeah, it's like, yeah, okay, I'll move Soren. Like,
Yeah, move just a little.
I'll move him like over here, right up there.
Okay. You can move him, by the way.
Oh, I can.
I think so.
Oh, yeah, I can now. There you go.
All right. That's the end of your turn. The ooze is going to attack Ymir. That's all it knows how to do. That's
And it misses.
17 is not enough. Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
17 is not enough.
You
So
ooze.
yeah, in vain it strikes at this humongous giant that cannot connect. That's the end of that round. I think we're starting round 12.
Yeah.
Melody.
Yay! She's gonna Vicious Mockery that remaining ooze.
Okay.
And she's actually gonna move over here next to Bat.
Okay.
And she's going to say, well, I suppose, fact is you're all alone and you chose the weaker side to fight on.
17.
Sorry, but
It doesn't
we're
seem to understand, but it doesn't seem harmed at all by your knocking.
almost all unconscious. That is not true. They picked the winning side.
As a bonus action, can she feed Bat something?
What? Yeah. What is it?
I suppose the good berries are useless at this point.
Correct.
So she is gonna pull out. Well, she has a lot of food on her. She's gonna pull out a ration and feed him a ration.
That sits there, mouth wide open, tongue out, food jammed in its
off my
mouth.
mass purpose.
He can't eat it.
Nope.
I'm unconscious.
He's still unconscious.
How am I supposed to eat?
I don't know. I could feed him a good berry, so I was thinking it was like food, but I suppose it isn't.
Wasabi is also unconscious, by the way. That probably doesn't matter, but Wasabi's also unconscious.
Can she like use a free action to give Wasabi like mini rat CPR?
You're gonna give Wasabi CPR and not me?
No, I think that's too many extra actions. If you've already tried to feed that, I don't know that I would. It's too much in 6 seconds to also try to do that. To mop and then feed and then CPR. It's too much in 6 seconds. But we're gonna go to Bat. Bat can't do anything,
I do nothing.
which means we're gonna go to Ymir next.
Y'all are gonna have to carry me.
He's gonna battle axe at this last ooze. And he hits with the nat 20.
Okay, tell us your damage.
So he does
Critical.
double the damage.
That's right.
That is, without the modifier, that is plus. Ooh, that's 9 damage.
And Emir is noticing that even though he's heaving quite a lot of energy into this attack, it is not causing as much damage as he thought it would. So there must be something unusual about this creature, or how it has corroded his blade. But it's still alive. And does he have another action?
He's just gonna stand there.
Okay, that's the end of his turn. We're gonna go to Sibo next.
Okay, hopefully my final saving that throw. Oh, guess what? I got nat 20. Woohoo!
The gnome has come back to life with 1 hit point. You can take a turn now, Sibo, and do something.
Okay, so I'm gonna move next to
You can move
Melody.
your character, by the way. You can move next to Melody. Yeah, you can do that.
And use my longbow.
Okay, let's see what happens.
24 to hit.
That is a massive hit. Tell us your damage.
And it's 7 damage.
Sibo, that's enough. You've killed the last creature on the screen. Tell us how you do it.
You eroded all my goodness, so I'm gonna kill you to death. Bye.
And with that, it sinks into the ground. Congratulations. So the 4 of you that made attacks, I'll be granting experience points. So
Well, what about the pig?
the pig didn't contribute to this battle, so the pig won't get any experience points.
Oh, okay.
Hmm?
Okay, and now that we're out of battle, Melody is going to what? She's gonna turn to Sibo now. Sibo, do you have any more any more spell slots for Goodberry?
No, my spell slot is out, isn't it?
Yeah, you're done with spell slots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So she's gonna. Can she do CPR on Bat?
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I'm
all,
fine. I'm
all
unconscious.
4 of you that contributed to the battle earned 438 experience points.
Woo!
That was a big battle.
I'm on level 4.
Yeah, Emir might be leveling up. I'm not sure.
He should be.
I don't know if I'm leveled up.
Might be.
Emir just makes it, but I also don't know if he's added the other XP from before.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's currently sitting at 465.
So he's got 903. That's just enough.
But I also don't think he's added any of the XP from the other battles that he's participated in.
I have it written down here that he's got another 50 plus. Yeah, so he's gonna make it to level 3.
Lovely. We'll have to go train in town sometime soon. Maybe we should head back to Raksha because there's more. They might have more resources to heal Silverin as well.
Mm-hmm. So everybody's alive except for Bat. Are we gonna figure out how to bring Bat back? Or are we resting? Are we going to Vineshade first or Raksha? Like, what does the party want to do? And
I
while
have a question.
while you discuss this, I'm gonna type in the chat if you found any items from this battle.
And
Yeah.
Melody,
I have a question.
Yeah,
So
Blake, go ahead.
you guys mentioned Hamilton. Where the hell is he?
he disappeared. He ran off.
So he just summoned oozes and he just ran off?
Yeah. Also,
What a freaking coward.
I just realized I read straight through my equipment hoping there's something helpful, and there is. She's going to gingerly take the food she stuffed in his mouth and pour a potion of healing down his throat. She has a potion of healing.
That'll do it. Go ahead and roll for that.
Yes, 2d4 plus 2. That's 1. Plus 1 plus 2 is 4 hit points.
Hey, we'll take it. Let's go, as Bat would say.
Yeah. He's alive.
All right. So I just want to summarize. On the oozes, you didn't find any items, but Emir, his hand axe is quite corroded, and in game terms has a -2 damage penalty. Sibo has several items that are corroded. His scale mail has been hit twice, his scimitar once, so it has a -1 penalty, and his short sword has a -2 penalty. But his dagger is okay. So Emir gives the dagger back to Sibo. But Sibo, because your scale mail is falling apart, that could mean if you don't repair it, that your armor class will also suffer.
Okay, so we need to at least head back to Vineshade Firth, if not Raksha.
So short sword is. Can you say that again? So short sword is -2 or -1?
-2.
And scimitar is -1.
Correct.
Wow, this is wonderful.
Emir says, well, at least we're all still alive.
So, okay, what do we do now?
We're high enough. I think we all have enough XP that we could all go level up.
That takes a lot of money, though, and we do not have that much. Well, I do have a bag of treasure that I should probably sell. But, yeah, it's a lot of money, though.
So, well, what do we want to do? We have to earn some money. We have to restock our stuff, because we're down on a couple of things. There's some armor and some weapons that are wounded. It doesn't look like it's wise to go back into the tin mines anytime soon. Do we want to head back to Raksha, or do we want to stay in Vineshade Firth?
I say let's go back to Raksha.
Let's go back to Raksha, yeah.
Yeah, because we know more people there and more resources there. And, because we saved the wealthy people, maybe we can, juice it out a little more.
Sure, let's go back to Raksha.
All right, so the party makes it back to Raksha. So it was around 2:30 or something in the afternoon when you left the tin mine. So it takes about 4 hours by foot to get to Raksha. So it's early evening. It's late spring, so the sun is still in the sky, and you've entered through the north gate of Raksha City, where you notice, in general, people's faces seem much happier than the last time the group had been to Raksha. Yeah, what do you do?
I think we should probably head over to, if we want to earn money, we should either go to Tomek or the tavern, or to the head of the guard. What was her name?
Oku?
Oku. Those are the 3 people who would have stuff for us to be paid for. And other than that, we should also rest up, because I think we're out of spells, our weapons are hurt, and we gotta restock those as well. So what do you guys want to do?
I want to rest up. Yeah, I need new key and health, and yeah.
Should we sleep in the woods to not pay for an inn, or should we just go head over to the inn?
Let's head over to the inn.
Well, the inn was destroyed in a fire prior.
Oh,
so
but we do have to sleep in the woods.
Is our wait, we could go to the
monastery.
The monastery.
Go to the monastery. There's people in town.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to monastery and, stay there for the night.
Yeah.
Okay. So the party crosses the center square of the city and walks a little bit south to the monastery. Sibo looks longingly across the street from the monastery, which is where Emrin lives, Emrin the tailor. Once the party is at the monastery, so for this is for the benefit of the new, this is called the Monastery of the Camellias. And on the grounds, you see several small fountains trickling with water. It's a crisscross pathway made of stones. There's 2 floors of archways and columns. It looks like a typical European medieval monastery. And at this particular monastery, the monks and paladins and people who visit pray to a god named Ilmater. So when the party arrives, Sibo, could you make an intelligence check, please?
That's 18.
Sibo recognizes a very tall elder elf who he knows has healed the party before. It's an elf named Patrick. He's wearing brown robes, carries a holy symbol, and has a very wrinkled forehead and neck. He notices you, Sibo, surrounded by people, brand new people, that he doesn't know very much about, and waves you over to speak with him and the other monks that he's with.
Greetings. We have a wounded party here, and I was wondering if we could get some help, please.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything for the Bonfire Crew. Your party really helped save our city. Let me get some of the young acolytes out here to lay hands on you and heal the group.
Thank you.
There's a few young, looks like 3 or 4 men and women with various different backgrounds, and they lay hands on the group so everybody's healed for free back to maximum hit points.
Does that mean slots are also filled?
No,
or?
you have to go to sleep to get your slots back. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but we're healed. Great.
You're healed.
The monk is going to notice the pig and ask about the pig. Yes.
They are. Yeah. What's with the pig? What's going on?
So this is our friend who touched a pig and became a pig. So I think there's some sort of spell onto him.
The monks crowd around you and inspect the pig, and Patrick, the elder curate, says to you, "Looks like it's a curse. We could remove a curse for you, but even though you're the Bonfire Crew, we can't offer these services entirely for free. The best offer we can probably do is to remove the curse for 80 gold."
Bruv.
How much does Soren have?
Expensive. I need to level up, and I don't even have that much money. God.
Melody is going to step forward and bow to the monks and introduce herself and say, "Hello, it is lovely to meet you. Thank you for your hospitality and for your aid. My name is Melody, and I'm a bard. I offer to maybe for us to perform any services you might require in return for helping our friend revert back to his elf form."
Services. Well, unless you are praying to Ilmater, we're not sure that you could offer us any services at this point.
No repairs, no other things.
Unpigify.
I have to say, the past few weeks have been extraordinarily good for the city of Raksha. The town's guard has managed to recruit several new members and have restored its reputation. Captain Oku has done a great job giving townsfolk a sense of security. And many people who fled here and moved to Parancha and Zadash and Stonica have come back, and their businesses are starting to flourish again now that it's the summertime.
That's lovely. I'm very glad that your town was helped and aided by the Bonfire Crew to the best of their ability, and the town's guard as well.
Yeah, and we appreciate it. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you. Well, I'm afraid our party does not have the resources to pay for this transformation now, but we will be on the lookout. Do you happen to know of anyone who might require our services?
Well, if I know that there are a couple of events happening north where you'd be sure to make a quick buck, a quick coin.
Where?
Rather. Well, there's a turtle festival happening in the city of Zadash, coming up very soon, And after that, there's another festival called the Owlbear Run. And it's usually at these summer events that they attract all kinds of people. There's a very fun carnival atmosphere, and lots of city folk need the extra hands to get work done.
How large are these towns?
Zadash is a pretty big city. It's about double the size of Raksha. And where the festival happens is in the suburbs of Raksha, in the smaller villages of Tyrian Zadash and Pelorian Zadash.
Well, we thank you for what you have done. Would you happen to have a room or 4 open for us tonight?
Patrick sighs and says, "Let me check with the rector, but I'm sure we have room to house all of you. The stables are in the back for your pig to have a rest, as it were."
All right. Thank you very much.
Wait, there's some stables in the back? Wait. We're not leaving him on it. I mean, he is a person still. Wait. Sorry, I tuned out first.
The pig can stay in the stables, but the non-pig...
Yeah, but like... No. But he's still a person, though. I'm not leaving him in a stable.
Patrick says, he doesn't look like a person right now. He looks like a pig.
Yeah, okay, but he's a person. I'm not leaving him in the stable.
I'll stay in the stables with Silverin.
No. Don't go in the stables with him. I don't want Silverin in the stables. Silverin's still a person. He's just turned into a pig.
Perhaps you can beg someone to stay in their hut by the poor docks. Our hospitality is not up to your standing. He kind of looks at you with a serious look in his face, like, really? You're gonna turn down a night here just because of your pig?
I'm not. I don't like this.
Evil pets, bats, back and say, this is for the best. I'm sure one night at the barn should be fine.
No, it's not. I don't want him to sleep in a
yeah, but when you're pig, you don't get to choose.
The stables would be more comfortable than the rocks outside.
Yeah. So I say just give in, okay?
No. I'm gonna not. You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna go back to the boxes I slept in. I'm taking Silverin. I don't want him to sleep in it. I don't want him to sleep in a stable full of shit. That's stupid. He's a person.
Monks say, we have goats in our stables, and I'm sure a pig like yours will find it to be a happy home during your stay in Rocky.
He is currently a pig, but he's not like actually a pig.
People sleep in stables all the time.
Yeah, but like,
for someone who grew up in forest, you have a lot of standards.
Well, you know what? For myself, I don't care because, but he our pig friend doesn't get a choice. Whatever, fine.
Here's the thing: he is not dead from a fight that we almost all died. So that's the good news.
He didn't even get close.
And then these people are being nice to us and providing these services. So you should be grateful and say yes.
They're putting this guy in a stable full of...
No, that's your standards. You have to give up your standards. We're not in a place where we can choose.
Whatever. Take him.
Melody will join Silverin in the stables. She's going to say thank you, but he is still my friend, and I think he should have some human company.
Okay. And Bat, what are you doing?
I'll just go in the monastery. I don't care.
Okay. So, everyone can go ahead and take a long rest and get everything back. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the same on Emir's sheet. I'm sorry, not Emir's sheet. I can do Emir's sheet. Sorry. Long rest. And what I'd like to do is, so I think we're going to end the session today. But if people want to make transactions and trade things or buy or sell things, feel free to post it in the chat on Discord in the campaign channel. And if you want to haggle or whatever, let me know. If you want to buy new weapons or repair your weapons, let me know. If you want to buy new potions, let me know. And we can take care of all that on Discord, between Discord and next week. Well done today on keeping everybody alive. And the 4 of you that contributed, that was a huge amount of experience points, actually, that you earned. So good job in taking down the minions of Hamilton the Harmonious.
So he was not dead. Is
No,
that
he
what
ran
my
away.
understanding is?
He ran away. He cast a number of spells against you, and then he ran away.
We're gonna have to fight him again.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that he was not dead from last fight.
Yeah, he wasn't dead from the last fight. So we're gonna have to fight him again.
Make sure we kill him and we bring his body.
We literally can't kill him every time he fights us because he sends out the goon squad, and they're like, "Let me hit you a bunch and let me circle you," and then we can't.
Yeah, but once
runs
we
away.
turn the pig back into Soren, we should be strong enough.
No.
Yes.
Probably not. Because then he's.
Hey,
just gonna
we
be
beat
like,
him once. We can
fireball,
beat him
fireball.
twice or third time.
No, we already beat him. We fought him twice before. It's just that each time we were at like 1 hit point and like struggling the entire time because he runs away and he's just like, haha, firebolt. I'm so cool with my firebolts. That's what he sounds like in my head now.
But it won't be particularly happy. We need to level up. And if we're leveled up, we might succeed better against this dude who is very visibly not leveling up. He's just kind of stagnating. And yeah, so I suggest that we get that done. We are obviously strong enough to keep him at bay, but once we level up, we should be strong enough to not only do that, but kill him as well. Definitively kill him.
Yeah. Like body to the stick, dead.